you were going to do beats tonight, dear. I did wind chimes today earlier. I was trying to fool around with those wind chime, those hoops, and I did a bunch of that earlier. And now I need a cup of coffee, and that's probably Bucky. Oh, Bucky's coming on there. I thought that was going to be Linda being shamed into coming on. Now, where's the live? I can't find the live. But I was watching that Monica Cementilli that I've never seen. Scooter, have you ever seen closing arguments and opening arguments that last 2 days?
Is this her second day of doing that?
Yes, and she had 2 days. I think she had 2.5 days for the opening argument, and now she's gone on 2 days and she's not done on the closing arguments. She literally retries the case each time. I've never seen anything like it. Like,
so basically, you didn't have to watch the trial, you could watch this?
Yeah, that's why it seems so redundant, everything, because oh my gosh. But I've never seen a judge give out that much time. This guy just likes to be there, and he's always joking with the jury, like, oh, well, tomorrow's chore day, and I hope that you guys have to do chores just like I do, and I'm going to have you over the house for Thanksgiving. Like, he tells them, like, if it's going to rain, he's going to let them go early, and he's always talking to them. It's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I think he's really attached to them, and so he doesn't mind. If she'd go on for 5 days, I think he'd let her go on for 5 days.
Oh, wow.
And she goes like this, well, you know me, I'm very thorough, and I'm just going to I was very thorough in the opening, and I'm going to tell you I'm going to be very thorough in the closing. So it'll probably go on all day Monday. Then Tuesday probably is when it's going to go to the jury, because the defense is not that long-winded as her. Man.
Wow.
Oh, but then she's got to do hold on, then she gets back to do that. After the defense goes, she gets another crack at it. Oh, so that'll really be something.
That's good, though. I guess she just wants to make sure everybody remembers, because it's been so long.
But after a while, it's too much. It gets to be overkill, and they tune out.
I know if I was on the jury, I would have lost, I would have lost it by now. I couldn't keep up.
Oh, I thought you meant you would have lost the trial and went to jail.
What did you
I would have lost that.
I couldn't concentrate that long, Bucky.
Wait, maybe even innocent people say, yeah, I'm guilty, whatever. I gotta end this case.
And you know what I hate? Like, if something's interesting, I don't mind if they're saying, oh, we're going to take a long time on this. But you know what I can't stand? If you're listening to a lecture or somebody that you're really not interested in, and they tell you that they're going to talk for a long time, but then you keep hoping, okay, maybe it's almost over. But then if they say, and let's just say, like, they go, and that's when they went to the bank and they had that debacle. But we'll talk about that later. Because then once they go, well, we'll talk about that later.
No, we got more.
You got more. We're going back to that or something. What do you mean we'll talk about it later? I thought we're getting through with this. I can't stand to hear that. And so many of them said, they go, but we'll get to that later. And I'm just like, oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. But
Crazy.
man.
Hi, Al.
Hi.
Hi, Al.
Beauty.
Hi, Al.
Hi.
Hi. We're live, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Hi, Slam
How
RN.
are you, Beauty of YouTube?
I'm okay. How are you?
Lacey, why don't you come up and do some crafting?
You don't sound fine, Al. What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm okay.
Sound
Okay.
sleepy.
How are you?
I'm fine, Al.
I'm making myself a cup of coffee so I can.
Okay. I am absolutely shocked, though, Al. I'll tell you what.
What?
I'm opening up my monthly bills, our monthly bills,
Yes.
and I am now realizing I have forgotten to pay some bills since like January. Can you believe
Welcome to
that?
my life.
No, I actually forgot. I thought I wonder why I don't get it. I've never done this.
I know, I get mine all mixed up too.
I
Me too,
usually
but
don't.
only I didn't forget. I just didn't pay it.
I didn't, I don't know
Is
why. I
is it
totally
is it
spaced
most
on.
of most of your stuff on auto
Uh-oh.
pay?
What,
Do you
Carolyn?
have anything on auto pay?
Yes, we do. We have, Verizon and we have Xfinity. So those come directly out. But, you know, the, sewer, which is the wastewater, garbage,
Right.
and
That's what I
whatever
didn't
for
pay
the
the water
city.
or sewer.
Well, then, and then our water bill is separate too.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I paid that, but, and then our NIPSCO, which is your gas and, electric. And then, of course, down at the other house, we have sewage there. I pay that every month, though. I didn't forget that. This is crazy. Wow.
I know, there's so many bills, so little time.
But you know what happens when you don't pay the sewer bill, right?
What?
What?
Absolutely nothing. What could they do? Come and stuff your toilet up? I haven't. I've been living here 25 years. I've never paid the sewer bill.
Are you kidding?
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
Is it free though, or
No.
what?
No, whatever I don't pay, they just put it into my mortgage.
Oh, okay, there you go.
We
So,
don't have, we
I
don't have to
pay
pay
it,
water
so,
and
but-
sewer.
I don't have to worry about paying it ever like now. It just comes out in the mortgage at a later time. So, you know.
Yeah.
I when I first moved here, I paid it, like for the first year. And then at some point, I couldn't afford to pay it, so I just put it to the side and I said, all right, I'll pay it next month. And then I sort of just like forgot about it. And then the next sewer bill came and I was like, oh, right, I got to pay this. And I just kept like not paying it. But then I started to think about it. I was like, what are they going to do? They can't block the sewer. There's nothing they can do about it. So I just didn't pay. But then I saw that came out. It said for so when you get your taxes, the tax
Oh,
bill
yeah.
said,
It
it
won't let
says
it
sewer,
go.
and I was like, oh, okay. So they get their money. So. You know.
Oh, yeah.
But everything else I have on auto pay, except for like my car insurance is auto. Pretty much everything is auto except for the mortgage. That's not on auto pay. Because I always have to make sure all the money's in the right place. I have to transfer and do things to get it all in one place before I can do that.
Yeah. I'll have to put our insurance, State Farm on auto. I never have done that. I was just, well, it has been before. I take that back. But now I just call them and do it over the phone. They have my card, though.
Carol, did you watch Monica today?
Yep.
How was it?
I mean, if she was just going on and on and on over the same, over everything again.
Still the prosecution?
Yep.
Wow.
Not done either. Gonna continue on Monday.
Okay.
Did you just wake up, Al?
No.
She sounds like it, doesn't she?
Yeah.
You
I
sound
was
real
in Zoom
sleepy.
twice.
What?
I've been in Zoom twice today already.
I know I let you in once and then you weren't there and then I don't know.
Lacey said she's cleaning. She will next Friday.
Oh, cleaning can wait. You were cleaning your bathroom yesterday.
I'm working on my journals.
That's cool.
Alright, let's see.
So I got 2 covers. Well, they're not done. I have to still decorate them, but they're connected to the books.
Why is there no lights on in here? What is going on?
No lights on.
Yeah.
No lights.
I gotta figure out about Ethan, what kind of birthday cake he wants. Now I gotta do Michael's too. Joint entry. Alright, let's see.
Alright.
Dave's birthday's coming up, Scooter.
Oh, I know. Sunday.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah. Same as Ethan's.
And there was somebody else, I think it's High 61.
Yeah, they have the same birthday.
It's High 61, right?
Yeah, High 61.
Yeah.
That's right. You always remember his.
Yeah, because I know they
Horrible,
all
I
have it on the
forget that
same
all the
day.
time. And when he's in here, he'll say, I remember Carolyn saying Dave says that day too.
Right. And let's see, I gotta put the computer on over here. This is garbage.
No,
Oh, I got it. It's
That's not-
already wrapped up in my hand.
that thing's not garbage.
No, this is not. No, this
Okay.
is. This isn't. Okay. I'll put my stuff on over here. Yeah, but they also have they had a mess up today with I'm telling you, law and crime. They're having a lot of mess ups.
What do
What
you mean?
happened?
Just with like their sound and stuff. They lost the audio of the Monica thing, and then they literally had the audio of another trial playing over that. It was
Oh my
crazy.
goodness.
But they're really, I don't know, they're like, I don't know what they're doing. I usually try not to watch trials there too because, first of all, I think their chats are insane. They're just full of trolls
Yeah.
and people that don't know the law. And I never chat in them in any way. I want to listen to something. I can't listen to something if I'm trying to deal with these
Yeah.
people in the chats. It's too much.
Right.
So I don't want to be listening to that, but yeah, it's just nuts.
I want to open my ball.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, I want to see too.
Yeah, let me get my I'm getting my camera on. I've just got the live on over here, and I'm gonna get my camera. Where's my phone? My camera. My phone. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I have some balls too. I've had for a while. All right. What kind of ball did you have?
Frozen. Disney's Frozen.
Oh, Frozen. Frozen. Okay. Let me see. I gotta go to Slack. Gotta go to the Zoom. Okay, I have to mute over here.
It says one set ensemble. Don't know what. Sounds like a ball inside the ball. Don't know what's in these. $25 stickers, 3 stackable pencils, 1 activity sheet. That's what's in here.
Nobody let me in. What happened? Let me see. I must have to make people hosts.
I don't hear anything.
It didn't ding dong.
Yeah, now it did.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't either.
I
There we
did.
go.
Now I did.
Don't worry, guys.
Oh, now someone's calling me.
Calling me, calling me.
Hi, Linda. Hope you're feeling better.
Hi, everyone.
Hi,
Hi,
Gail.
Gail.
Hi, Gail.
Bucky Ann.
Yes.
This is one of attempt of trying to do a feather.
Oh, you did a feather? Let me see. Wait. I got to get
Yeah,
up and
It was
go.
a fail. It was a fail. All right. Turn off the fan. Wait a minute.
Did it separate easily?
No, it was horrible. I'll show you.
Oh, okay. Because no, but I
It
went
was
through the
horrible.
same thing.
It was
I had a
horrible.
full strand.
Like
Like
that is a
the girl I saw went like this, like 5, 6, 7, pulled them all out, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, pulled them all out. I couldn't do that. It kept getting tangled, so I had to just do it one at a time.
now.
And
Do
Carolyn
I
was
want to
like,
wait?
she went ching, 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 ching. I was like, what? What'd you have? Special
Do I
ribbon?
want to waste bridal ribbon? Do I really want to waste a thing of bridal ribbon just to say I've done it?
Well, that's why I only did a little bit.
Ethan had to call me
Yeah.
first. Okay.
This is all I did. Just a little bit, and that was it.
All right, hold on. I gotta just text Luke something.
Although I like this.
Hi, Leslie.
I should have attached it to a pen.
Hi, Glenaren. The fan just
Although
blew
maybe
away.
I'll get an easier ribbon if I can, and then I
I
continue.
know. I just
Okay.
want to do it.
That's what I wanted to do. I have to look for more satin ribbon. Yeah, I know I
My
have
girl,
pink somewhere, but I don't know where.
my girlfriend says she's got some bits and pieces that I can play with, but she's in the city at the moment.
Okay. I just got to get my coffee that I made.
You're gonna have coffee.
Coffee. Yeah.
COWF.
And I have to leave early in the morning to go somewhere, but to go on a road trip with Ethan. But I haven't been able to sleep at all anyway. I didn't sleep at all last night. I'm serious.
that's
Like
how
I
I've
lay
been
down,
for a
I just
while.
lay there and I don't sleep. I just lay there and I'm like, and it gets later and then you don't want to look at the clock.
Yep.
Same.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, yeah, okay.
and
But,
barely an hour's gone past.
I don't know if what's her name? Denise is watching, but Denise, I put that lacquer coat on your thing today. I love that lacquer coat. Looks so nice. And then got that. So I did that today and I did some wind chimes today and I ordered some other stuff for the wind chimes. And then tonight I might want to do this with this, but and I was going to do, yeah, I don't know what I wanted to do with that. And I had some other things I wanted to do. So many, but I already like cracked it today. Okay, let me see what bowls I have here because I know I have some bowls here. I just moved the bowl. I actually have a oh, let's see what I've got here.
I've got my journals. I have these two I made so far.
I've got to do journals too.
It's material. This is like this feels like a velour-ish. Not velour, but I don't know. It's not long, but it's, I guess, like doe suede. I don't know. Feels really nice. This one, and then
Ball.
for this one, I decided to make leather cover. You know, faux leather.
Right, yeah. Vegan leather.
Vegan, yes. Only it's made out of, cardboard and paper bag.
And I still have a home bowl. Okay, and I did put the cream in my coffee.
Carolyn, what are your mini brands? Which ones?
I have a mini fashion and a mini home.
Oh, good.
So I've had these for a while. I didn't even notice this has the zipper right down there.
Hi, Linda. I don't know if you heard me. Hope you
Linda-
feel better soon.
She's got
She's
the
not
balls
feeling good
happening
though,
over there.
Carolyn.
Yeah, I know.
So I will stand up for her. Don't give her any trouble.
Oh, stop.
Remember, I have not conformed. I will not conform. That was so funny.
I was watching.
You made me laugh last night, Carolyn. I really needed
I
that.
know.
About what?
That I need to conform.
That was funny.
Oh,
And you're not joking either.
right. Right.
Hey, I'm going to be 70. I ain't conforming to nobody, girl.
Absolutely no.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, Scooter, you remember that restaurant that we went to, that one that you had those oysters and stuff, the chicken livers?
Yeah.
Yes, I
think-
remember.
Oh, stop
I
it,
think-
Al.
Yeah, no,
Those are
I think
gross.
It's rude. Don't be rude.
Stop. I think they changed that to a new restaurant called, because somebody said, and I have to look it up, they changed it to, and I was really upset because I hope they still have that whole like part where they go
Yeah.
inside and they have the, I don't know what kind of, I have to look it up.
That was
But
so
there's
cute
some kind of
too.
cantina. It almost sounds like it's going to be Mexican or something, but it doesn't make sense.
Well, as long as it's good Mexican, but darn it.
Yeah, I know. Well, at least you ate there last year because that was your last chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It was like the old post office, or is that something different?
the post office is another one. That old
Okay.
post office is down
They-
the road, right? That's the one that's supposed to be.
They wouldn't let me in that restaurant. They made me sit out in the car.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. You have to ask them.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh,
Listen to Al gets all excited. What do you mean? Let me
Why would
ask them.
Carolyn and Scooter went into that restaurant and they told me to stay in the car.
well,
And I
that's
said,
right.
I stayed in the
Scooter,
back
I did-
seat.
That's right. Yeah,
While
that's
they
Oh, I
right.
ate.
thought the management wouldn't let you in.
No,
No,
it was
just Scooter. That mainly
it was
said.
Carolyn and Scooter.
That's
Yeah.
not
They
nice.
said, you stay out here in the car and watch it. And
Right. We just, I don't
we're
know.
going to
We
go in
just,
and eat. I said, oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
not nice, guys.
We
We
brought
said
her.
if we-
We brought her half a roll each. Half of our rolls.
Yeah.
We brought it out. To
Yeah,
And they
there's
didn't
a-
even bring butter.
There's a restaurant called the Post Office there, right?
Yes.
Can we go there?
I don't know. I think that one is like I don't know when it's open. I don't know.
and yes, we're joking, guys, of course.
I
Okay.
read about
Nobody
that.
else was with us.
I read about that restaurant.
was-
And I
was
know, and I
there.
feel like that restaurant is all that post office restaurant. I feel like it's all in another town too, just like that somewhere. I know. I don't know.
It looks
Oh,
really
I think
good
that's
though.
open.
We have a
Look.
post office by us.
Many wayfarers.
I went on a few dates there.
Look at these little tiny mini wayfarer sunglasses.
Let me see.
Oh,
Cute.
I can't see.
What do you mean?
I don't see. I'm on YouTube.
screens.
Maybe
We're still-
you could highlight Bucky and I, Scooter. Are you able to do that?
Oh, yeah, I will.
Because Al can't see.
Okay.
And
Oh, no,
Gail,
I'm
she's
okay.
working on something too.
Yeah,
Okay.
but why are you doing the balls?
Why are they so tiny, Carolyn, those glasses?
Because they're
Carolyn
minis.
And
Oh.
They're minis. Mini
Bucky,
brand.
what's the
How
ball,
are you? Why
Bucky?
can't I open this ball?
And then there's a mini, what is this? Oh, look, a mini tiny lipstick.
Oh, that's Avon. Remember they used to be white?
Yeah, but this is not Avon. This is, look, it's a
Oh.
mini brand. And then there's a mini cream, I think.
Mhm.
Oh, look, it even has pink cream in it.
Oh, pink.
Oh, it is. Look, it's a pen or pencil.
Pencil.
Oh, look, with the stackable pencils. Remember these?
it's
I
cute.
can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to look over here to see Bucky. Hold
Yes,
on.
I do remember.
Wait, let me
It's
see.
cute, Bucky.
Stackable pencils.
What was yours again, Bucky? I forget.
Frozen.
Oh, there's something right in
Frozen.
front of my
Yeah.
screen. There's a black thing in front of my screen. Hold on.
Oh, you got a box there.
Yeah.
I
View
don't see
profile.
that.
I see it. It says view profile.
Yeah, I fixed
That's
it.
the one mute.
I'll
Oh,
show-
'cause I'm looking on Zoom.
I used to love the stackable pencils when I was little. Like it came with about maybe 10 of them, and then you would use it when that one would go dull. You'd take it and you put it at the end,
At the back.
and then you go to
Yeah.
the next point. All right, so I got this pencil,
Cute.
and oh, activity things to color. It's got Anna and Elsa, and what's his name? Hans.
I don't know.
Hans, Elsa,
Hans.
and Anna.
Yeah.
And then the snowman.
Olaf.
Olaf. That's it.
Yeah.
And
I have enjoyed that movie
some
and
stickers.
spin-off many, many times.
Yeah, the kids made me watch it a couple times. It was good. Anna is my favorite character.
Mm.
Oh.
I know Elsa's supposed to be the star, but I still like Anna.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we would have some kind of little,
Then,
figurine or something.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you put your little lipstick in your purse. And
Oh, that's
your
gorgeous
glasses
too.
and your little cream.
Oh, look at this. This point is it's already broke.
What's broke?
The pencil tip
Oh,
on the first one. So now I take it and I put it in the back. Now I use that one.
All right, let's see. Okay. So we got that. Oh, and there's something here too. Oh, that's right. There's a sticker that I used to think there's that you got, but it's not. Okay. Uh-oh, I think there's something in here. What is this? Okay. Well, let's try this other thing.
Okay. I did my dot to dot.
oh yeah.
Stuff paint all over my hands.
Did Carolyn Connor ask for me, Scooter?
She did.
Yeah, you didn't tell me.
You should know she did. She wondered how you were doing and how everyone was doing. And she said, she's like, you know what? I may come in tonight into the chat. And I looked for her and she didn't, but
She's a liar, is what you're saying?
I was just gonna say she lied.
no, no,
False promises?
no.
You've got Gigi.
She probably got busy or, she has her birds to take care of.
I
And
thought she rehomed the birds.
no, she still has three of those.
Oh,
Three of them. Yeah. So
well, I
she's,
finally got the little stool because I didn't have the little stool.
oh, that's cute.
Or maybe I'll work on my little dollhouse that Linda was chiding me about the other day.
Yeah.
I was going to do some sewing too. Oh, I got the little rare saucepan. It's actually a
That's
pot.
cute.
Oh,
Yeah. Those are two. Okay, what is this? I don't think I've ever had this. This is something different too. Oh, this is oh wait, maybe I did. This is the desk chair.
Pretty.
That's the this is the desk chair. Oh goodness.
it is so funny when the dogs see me get all this out. They sit next to me and go to sleep. They're so well trained. Don't touch mummy stuff.
What's in here? Let's see. Oh, this is the bottom. Hang
I'm
on.
going to put you up there now too, Gail.
Okay, cool. I'm just chatting in chat. Thank you. I'm all good. Thanks. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm going to try another feather with a different type of ribbon. It says that is rose gold satin ribbon,
Oh, I think this
Oh,
is
nice.
first.
but it doesn't feel any different to the last one.
This might be a different chair because I don't remember putting this on like this because the other one, it felt like it was not. I think I had a pink one or something. I think this is different. Let's see.
No, it's not going to work. I can feel the cut already.
I'll see you here. I have pink satin right here. But
Yep, this ain't going to work. I can feel it already. But I can use it if I make bouquets or stuff. See, I can do this, right? And put the, the wire and the bridal tape and put that into bouquets. So it's not going to go, all this new ribbon I bought won't go unwasted.
yeah.
And I come prepared. I have rubber on my thumb because there's not a lot of skin left on it.
Yeah, I feel like it's different. It actually reclines. This one, I feel like it's different. I don't know why.
Oh, the whole chair.
Mhm.
No, here goes nothing.
I wonder
You
if that-
making anything, Al?
No, not tonight.
Looking forward to the vacation, Al?
Yes. Are you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's do.
Totally.
I'm so excited for you, and I'm a jellyfish on the beach because I'm so jealous.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
You all deserve it. You really deserve that time
No,
away together.
everyone deserves a really nice getaway with their friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do I do the chair? I put this in the wrong way. I had to put this in second.
See, my hardest part is deciding what I want to do to each one. Like, where?
Oh, I gotta put that in first.
I know. That's like what I asked you the other day. Do these colors go together? Because it was doing my head in because I didn't like the color choice that I got anyway. Yeah, that's the hardest part. Color choices.
Oh, maybe I use dark lace on this one because this is the same color as this ribbon. I'll put it up here. I wish I would have put this up there higher. Because then I would have put it down here. I mean, I still can. Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, this might work. This is Cheap Shop. You might even have this brand. Crafter's Corner with a capital K. All right.
Yeah.
Because it's
yeah,
probably
it's
just made
Crafter's
in
Corner.
China.
That's
China.
the Dollar Tree brand is Crafter's Corner.
Yeah. Okay, because that's all I've got here. I don't have access to anything else other than doing an order and just getting. Okay, so when it says, oh, sorry, Carolyn.
That's all right. Got eggs
So
and
when it
muffins.
says, do you have, say if you're trying to order something from Walmart, right? And it says assorted. So you can't say what you want. They'll send you what they think they want to get rid of.
Right.
So say I say I want 5 of something, they will send me 5 of what they want to get rid of.
Yeah,
so sometimes
if you don't have a choice, yeah, you have to take whatever they send.
Yeah, I hate it.
That was right there. Okay. That's good. Little eggs. Somebody said they
might make
$13.99 for eggs. $13.99.
So you got a dozen eggs. No, it's more than a dozen. No, is it?
No, it's a half a dozen. Yeah.
Half a dozen. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. If my Indiana saw that, she would be going. If I sleep in my bed every night for a week, can I get every week one of those balls?
Oh.
Yeah.
They have them over there because Leah, that
I know, I know. That's
she
what I'm
used to buy
saying.
them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Indiana, if
Yeah.
she saw them now with me, she would go, if I sleep in my bed every night for a week, will you buy me a bowl every week?
Right.
That's good con. And I dare say somebody will do that for her just for her to sleep in her bed all night.
I said to my daughter, "Can you go out and get a picture of the tree?" She goes, "The tree?" I said, "Yeah." She must have really not been. And she goes, "What tree? What are you talking about?" I said, "The one that grows in Brooklyn." Because that was my favorite book. And she goes, "I didn't read the book." I said, "Oh my gosh, you really are not in a funny mood today."
Yeah, yeah.
But I said, "That's my favorite book." And she's like, "Well, it's on my list, but I've already got 6 other books that are taking precedence." And
Yeah. Or Debbie Tree Scooter, you could have your Australian friend looking up 11 sanctuary
oh yeah, the
wildlife
sanctuary.
places in Australia.
Oh my
It's so
goodness.
funny.
Uh-oh.
what's the matter, Al?
It's working, Linda.
Nothing.
Yes, it's working. I mean, it's not as quick as the other lady, but I'm a bit nervous. I only want to try wedding satin if someone's going to give it to me as leftover rubbish that they're not going to want to
Leftover rubbish.
recycle.
Little lady has a fun trip. She's going to be gone for a few days.
Oh, lovely.
Hope
Oh,
you're
and
having a good time,
Captain
little lady.
Excuse me, this is the.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, I can't.
I thought Tina was going to come up and do some crafting. Linda, what happened to Tina?
Just spoke to her not long ago. She was heading home.
Tina. Where's my Mod Podge? I don't want to open up a brand new one. I had one that was here. What did I do with it? Oh, brother. Put you.
No barking. If you want to go see Auntie Esther, outside. Quick. No barking. Don't talk.
There it is.
She's just saying hello. She's saying hello.
See, Elf? She barks.
I know.
No. They're not robo dogs. I never got my dogs. It's gonna get cold again, cold and rainy and caca.
Hi, honey. I'm on your mute.
I don't even know how it was outside today. I never went outside.
Oh, I went outside with the wind chimes and stuff I was making, but
I never looked
it
outside.
was windy and cool, and then it was very cool. And tomorrow's gonna be rain, and you gotta go walking around.
Well, that no. Oh, I thought it muted. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Esther has just bought this from Tupperware from the thrift shop, but it has this in the middle. Do you put fruit or something in the middle of it?
What is it?
Has anyone ever seen? I've never seen this from Tupperware.
Oh, it's for maybe. Oh, yeah. What is it? A picture? Yeah, to put it, to infuse it with fruit and stuff, yeah.
And then you get to eat the fruit later, or?
Well, it's just supposed to like flavor the water, like you could cut up limes or something in there and
Yeah, I can't do that unless you add sugar to it. It just tastes weird. It's like watered down fruit. I don't get it.
really
This is
try
cool.
to stick this in my water too, this crystallized lime. It's just, this is true lime, so it's not sweet. It's just like lime. And I have lemon and orange.
No, I can't. I can't eat it like that. Like even orange. Like, oh, orange flavored water. They squeeze it on. Okay, but it's not sweet. Add some sugar, then maybe.
I've never seen this one. Oh, comes off. Oh, well, it has to come off because you need to fill it. So you don't have to use it. It doesn't feel like Tupperware, but it is. Oh, Linda's saying yes, Tina went home. Esther's just getting dinner.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're awfully quiet out.
Who?
You?
Oh,
You're very quiet.
yeah, I have a little headache.
Ah, see? Knew there was something wrong.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. It's going to be a mess, but it's cool.
I have to go get my napkin.
And holding, this is just a coincidence because I have no skin on my thumb, and holding the ribbon down the bottom with the rubber holds it well. And these are just the silicone thumbs for the hot glue gunning.
Oh, yeah, I have them. The pink ones?
Well, these are just, my sister bought them for me from Temu.
I've got these
it's-
ones, and then I got these
Oh,
ones.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But they don't
Cool.
like I need it usually for my thumbs, and none of them fit my thumbs. So I don't, you know.
Well, this is too tight. I got to be careful. It is too tight.
Yeah,
And
after a while, my finger yeah.
I got tiny hands, and I don't know who it's supposed to fit. Does it work on moving the screen? No, you can't
That's
move
what I
the
mean.
screen.
They're awfully tight for, and
Yeah.
they're all sizes. Because here, see, like this one is smaller than this one, but even this
Yeah.
one is too tight for my thumb. So this
Yeah.
is good for my middle finger.
Yep.
And then I got
This is
these ones
actually-
from Temu.
Yes. Yeah, that Temu. Yeah. Sometimes they just need to add a couple of things to make the order enough.
Yeah.
And so we'll just throw in a couple of things for each other. And these were actually, I found these actually in my Cricket Joy stuff when I was going through it the other day.
I have to buy more. There's so little in here. I have to wait so long for it to come to the tip.
Oh, yeah.
There it goes.
Oh my gosh, when do you stop on this as a feather? Like, when do you stop? I don't know when to stop.
Well, it depends how big you want a feather.
Yeah.
I mean, like I made a little one, so I only did like, what, maybe 4 inches.
Yeah.
If you want a real big one, I would say, 6, 8 inches maybe.
And I also found this at the thrift shop. All this braid, which somehow, it's not going to look like a real feather, but wondered whether I can put it down the middle.
Still have to find the napkin. I need to do Sandy's thing. Oh, okay. And finish that wine box. How do I have to use?
Oh, this hurt my wrist. So I had to squeeze so tight.
Okay, definitely have to write this down. This works beautifully.
See, now this is crooked.
See, that'll go the whole length. Like that. I'll have to cut that off there and I'll have to do the sky above. But perfect. Okay.
Is that a homestead? Yeah, so cool.
Where's my scissors? Oh, scissors.
Elle, are you okay?
What'd she do?
Oh, now she's muted.
Oh, what happened?
I just thought I heard her moaning or something.
Oh, she does that all the time. So it always sounds
Oh,
like she's
okay.
lifting weights.
Oh,
Or that
okay.
or that she's being bored to tears.
Okay.
But she does it even when she's watching something like we're supposed to be like the trial, she'll do that too, but it sounds like she's like bored terribly.
No.
It does, because you go, oh,
I have aches and pains. I'm old.
you're not old. I'm not old, so you're not old. Okay. Let's see. It's fine that it's in the same
Oh,
song.
I know what that
Usually
jug
it-
would be good.
Usually it
New
goes
Year's Eve
opposite sides.
champagne punch.
Usually it goes opposite
I
sides.
forgot to take the thing off that tape. I only took one off. What a dumbbell. Stupid. Oh, well.
All right, Linda,
Get it off now.
this is definitely the stuff to use from, is it called Dollar Tree? Or what do you call it? The $2 shop?
Yeah, Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. It's definitely the stuff.
It's working easier.
Oh, yes. I'm just working out when to stop. When, and see, look at this. I don't have a mess. They're just long strings.
What
No
is it?
mess.
What is it?
Okay, this is
Making the
after
feathers.
making the feather. My first
Oh,
one,
you're doing the ribbon. Okay.
Yeah, the
epic
first one
fail.
she did was
Worse,
hard, like the one I did. Now this one is going easy, like when you did it.
but look, I was worse than the one Bucky Ann did. Oh my gosh, this is silk, and it was worse than Bucky Ann's, and it came out like this is what I took off. It was just horrendous. And I just put it away because I just couldn't deal with it. And then, that's a difference to taking off what you need to take off. But it is a mess everywhere. Oh, that's okay. I've got the fan on. I think I might just stop there for now and start on the other piece. Measure twice, cut once kind of situation.
Measure once. No, measure twice, if
Measure
not
twice,
twice.
cut once.
Measure twice, cut once. Now, where's my scissor? I can't cut it all because I keep misplacing my scissor. I probably have no.
I have cut something with my really expensive scissors and it stops somewhere. Very naughty girl. Shouldn't have done that. But even in the acrylic yarn, every now and again, you can find something hard. So it could even been cutting yarn.
This is so crazy. I mean, I just cut this napkin. Where did I put the scissor?
What colour? Oh, I'm
There
looking
it
at
is.
Bucky Ann. They're under your arm, Bucky Ann.
No, that's oh no, Carolyn's talking.
Yeah, I know. I just realised when I looked at the picture.
Yeah.
Such a lovely day today. It's beautiful.
Come on.
Lovely outside on a Saturday for all the kids playing their sports. Here in South Australia.
Yeah. It's like you're our future.
Okay.
For you, it's already Saturday in the daytime.
Yes. Yes.
We're Friday night,
well,
so you're our future.
I am. We tonight we lose an hour.
Oh, they do it
Yeah.
now today?
Yeah. At 3 a.m. it goes back to
Oh,
2
we've
a.m.
already done ours, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But it's horrible when you're on night duty. You got to work that extra hour with no pay. It was a long night duty. Yeah, autumn weather.
Hello, Tina.
Hello, Tina.
Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Okay.
I can't hear Tina or
Tina's
Linda.
Tina or Linda
They're
are
in
not
chat.
on. So that's a
They're all
good.
in chat.
Oh,
If you could hear them, you'd probably be pretty messed up. Ow.
Either that or we can make $1 million on her. Go to Vegas with that. Oh. Dawn, now it's too far over that way. Wait, where's the cover going?
Esther's cutting up chicken. She's got Heidi Mae, Rusty, the two dogs, and Jasper the cat at her feet. Feed me some chicken.
Are you watching her on a camera?
No. Okay, so how my unit is set up, I can look straight through and see my fridge. I have 8 paces to my ensuite toilet, and then I pace then on the left from my toilet room to my laundry thing, and then on my right is my shower, and then straight away is the basin, and then if I just take another 8 to 10 paces is my kitchen. So I can
And so they're
actually
in there.
straight
Can't
here.
even hear them.
They're not allowed to talk when Gail's on.
No, so what I do is I teach the dogs that they can say hello to people, and then once the hello is done, then come down, because I've taught them a quiet bark, because right here is my neighbour. So I let them do the hello, and then we need to be quiet. because Mummy needs to live here.
I know. See,
With
Benji,
with the,
when he wants to bark, he'll bark. Usually, he lays on the windowsill, and this is a
Yep,
dog, but he thinks he's a cat because he saw the cats doing that all the time. So he thinks
Yep.
laying on the windowsill is normal.
yeah, yeah,
So he would lay there with the cats. Now the cats are gone, but he still does it. So he lays on the windowsill and watches out the window.
yeah,
Oh, see,
yeah.
but terriers though, always want to go up high. They're kind of like cat-like in that they'll go
That's
on the
Jasper,
highest
not
thing.
Gaffer. That's
Yeah, see, but
Russell.
he doesn't
Rusty.
want to go outside at all. He likes to look outside. He likes to see the dogs that are walking by. He'll go and see him bark. But when I try to get him to go out, if I don't pick him up and carry him out, he will not go out.
Yeah.
He's very annoying that way.
Really?
And I have to force him to go to the bathroom. I keep pointing. I go pee pee now, go. And he'll just
He,
sit there. I go pee pee. And then he'll walk
Yeah.
over to something. He'll pee and then look at me. And then he'll come back over to me and I have to pet him and say, good boy.
he doesn't like to go chase the squirrels and stuff if he sees them.
No, he'll look at the squirrel and then jump up on the stoop. And I'm done, mommy. I want to go inside. Let's go.
Oh
I go,
my
look,
God.
look, there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel. He don't care.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But he's a poodle and a Coutan de Tulier. I don't know what group that dog that is, but yeah, hates being outside and hates being away from, like, he's got to be with Jay or I. He can't be
Oh, that's
without one of us.
yeah, that's like dachshunds. My son's dachshund is oh my gosh, so codependent.
Yeah,
It's
Rusty's like
ridiculous.
that.
When I'm at my desk right here, he goes underneath my chair. My bed is 2 feet away from us.
I know.
I'm like, lay on the bed, just stay there. Because if I'm sitting on the bed, he's on the other side, right? But I get up and I come over here. I'm closer to him over here, but he won't stay on the bed. He'll jump off and go under my chair. I'm like, but you're closer to me here, right on the corner of the bed. You're right here. I could reach out and touch you. Why do you have to come under my chair? Because now I have to make sure when I get up, I have to look down, make sure I don't step on him.
Right.
Little story, Lucky.
But he's like a baby. I hate to say it, and that's how we treat him. I know we treat him
Yeah,
that way.
same.
We call him. He's the baby. Where's the baby?
Yeah.
And I think he got more that way after he started having seizures. But I think also, remember I had said my dog died, and then 4 days later my son went into a coma. So,
Yeah.
and then I was
Yeah.
busy in the hospital for 2 months after that. When I came home, I didn't do much of anything. 9 months later, when I got Benji, that's what got me going again.
Mhm.
Because now I had a little tiny puppy. You can't just say, all right, I'm going to go to sleep, puppy, and that's it. You know, puppies, you have to train them. You have to. So it got me going again. But because of that, we focused all our attention on him. I had him trained in 1 week. He was trained to go outside. He was sitting, laying down, staying. He was dancing. I taught him to go stand up on his back feet and jump around in a circle. And I did that all in 1 week. And when I showed people that, they were like, oh my God, like, how did you do that? What else was I going to do? That's what I did all day long was play with him and talk.
That's the same
Let's
with
do
my
this.
Heidi.
Lay.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah,
hours and
Heidi
hours,
did
if you
the
want a
same.
really good trained dog, do it continuously for at least 2 weeks.
And this is the puppy cam. I've got an animal, it's a real cam, like security cam, but I do have a animal cam that we set up right here, and it shows us. I can see what they're up to, and if it's sound activated and movement activated, and we can talk to them through it. If I have to go anywhere that I can't take them.
Oh, Mittens, come here, baby.
That's like when we went to Florida. We took Benji with us on the plane, but I left Lynx here.
Yeah.
And my daughter was like, all right, yeah, I'll come feed him and stuff. But, he was in the house. Cats are fine by themselves because they have their litter box and set up the food and the water and all that. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But I did set up a camera
Yeah.
to watch him. So at nighttime, I'd see him walking through the dining room and his eyes would glow. And then he'd be walking, I'd go, Lynxy boy, and he'd freeze and stop and then like look all over. And then he'd look right up at the camera and I'd be like,
Yeah.
Lynxy, meow. Hi, baby. How you doing? Meow. And then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have let him know because now he's going to be like, where are you?
Yeah.
Now he hears me, but I'm not there. But the funny part was, my son was in Florida with his father. We were in Florida as well, but different parts of Florida. I was with Jay and Dominic was with his father. So Dominic got dropped off the day before us. My daughter picked him up and she was like, you think it's okay for me to drop him off at home? I was like, yeah, no, he'll be fine. Like, it's just one night because I'm coming home tomorrow morning. I'll be home. Before he even wakes up, I'll be home. But Dominic didn't know about the camera either. So I had it set up in the dining room, facing the dining room and the living room.
Yeah.
So I watched Dominic dance.
Oh,
He was running all over the house dancing and made a big mess in the living room, but he cleaned it all
yeah.
up. But I just watched him.
Yeah.
I didn't let him. I didn't call his name because it was a speaker when I could talk to him, but I didn't.
Yeah. Esther just gave in to the animals and hand fed them all.
I didn't want him to feel like I was invading his privacy, because he thought he was all alone.
I know that's what I did last year when I had the camera
Right.
in our room at the beach. I never let Scooter know that I had a camera in there.
You never told her?
No, but remember we had a fun time watching her, Bucky?
Yeah. You should
She was doing some weird stuff. I don't know what the heck some of that was. Embarrassing.
I'm sure you did.
Things people do when they don't know they're being watched.
I know.
I'm sure.
Well, we were
That's when
down
they
there
get
doing the
back, like,
shells. We were watching the camera on my phone.
She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what was I doing when Carolyn was gone? What did I do?
Now this year she'll know. So I should have just kept my mouth quiet a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, we got a good laugh out of it. That stuff was weird.
I've never seen anybody do things like that.
No, that's weird. I just took me a long time to get over seeing that. I can't unsee it or something. See that? I don't think anybody could possibly unsee that.
Hi, Tubing Delight.
What?
I said, hi, Tubing Delight.
I do, being Delight. How are you?
Hi, Dubin.
Oh, you sound
They're
so
all saying
pitiful.
hello.
Sorry.
Look at the size of this punch.
Of what?
Oh, wow. It's a punch. Like,
Oh, I thought that's what you said, and I'm thinking of a punch like Hawaiian punch.
isn't it? I didn't know it was this big. Like, I've never seen a punch this big. I mean, here's a punch. Here's like my butterfly punch, right? I thought that's how big it was going to be, but look at the size of this thing.
Oh, wow.
I have like little baby punches. Wait, and now I can't find any of the little ones. I got no. This will be at the bottom. Yeah, like this. Look, this punch is as little as this.
Oh, wow.
And then look at the size of this one
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Wow. Does it come from Texas?
Boy, everything's bigger in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Patent pending.
Really?
Yeah, right? Why is it pending?
Did you still get in on it?
Let's see. This is called the Clever Lever Craft Punch by Mavi. Extra Giga. And it's 3 and 7/16 inches across that way. All right, so it's 2.5 by 2.5.
And I'll turn this off.
But 2.5 by 2.5. Why does it have to be this big? Oh, but no. See, yeah, I guess that's 2.5. I don't know. It's my first time trying it, so we'll see how it works. It makes I got it to make it look like stamps, but
Interesting.
it's not really stamps, you know. It's going like the opposite way. If it was the other way, it would have been more like a stamp. Close enough. Close enough.
Get to see you use it tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to use it now. I'm going
Cool.
to make a few things.
Gail, you're going to want to watch once she starts it.
Yes. Yes. I can't believe I bought ribbon to pull apart.
What is she going to use tonight? The punch?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, get you some coffee, Dupe and Delight. So you get woke up. They
Yeah,
are
so
so talented, Duping Delight. Very talented.
I'll make a stamp out of the stamps. Look, there's a stamp there.
I've gotten to that far. We have a feather that's not been put together. How's that?
Oh, that's cool.
But I cannot believe I bought ribbon to strip. Did you ever feel like that at all, Bucky?
I would have if I didn't have. I already have the ribbon. I definitely would have
I know that.
gone out and bought it just to do that.
You
Yes.
didn't want to pull apart the bridal ribbon.
I think it's a
So
good
what
one.
kind of ribbon? What kind of? I'll have to go back and look. What kind of ribbon it was? What did it
No,
say
it's right
on it?
here. It's from your dollar store. Your what did you call it, Bucky?
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Okay, it is the capital K's.
How did you get it?
We have a shop called Cheapest Chips, and this
Oh,
is
so
the only
somebody
brand
got
they
it
sell.
from America and brought it over there?
It's
No.
from China.
What?
It's
It's her
it's
shop,
from-
she said, one of their shops.
Yeah, but I don't think they have Dollar Tree over there, do they, Gil?
No, it's Chipper's Chips.
Yeah, but this is made in China. So, and it's distributed, selected in Australia,
Please,
and
Gail,
distributed.
please don't talk about China in here.
Oh, that's where Scooter's from, remember?
Gail, I'm teasing. Oh, guys.
Look, Bucky, I'm doing it right before your eyes, you see?
Yeah,
I'm putting
Gail,
the Mod Podge on something I ironed.
Here,
Duping Delight is testing new candle wicks
Thank
right
you.
now. The crackle wicks. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, go ahead, Gail.
Crackle.
I'm just going to
Wait, I'm watching it on YouTube, so there's the lag.
turn
I
off.
gotta wait.
Just while I have my dinner.
Come on up if you want to and show us duping.
She wants to know if you own a big shot at all. I don't know who
We
she's
live in
asking.
Australia.
Me? No, I don't have a big shot.
I don't know what a big shot is.
Well, you had to be a big, shot.
Did ya? Gotcha, Prue, right. All the people that you knew at Elaine's. Okay.
I had a Sizzix, but I got rid of the Sizzix.
The Sizzix reminds me of the Uncle Wiggily game.
I have a little mini, like it's like a Sizzix, but
The
it just
Sizzix,
does
that big
3 and
monster in Uncle Wiggly.
And look who's
wide
here.
die.
Hello, Binky.
Hi,
Hi.
Binky.
Hi.
Let's
Hi.
all give her a round of applause.
Hi,
There's
Abby.
Binky.
Hi,
Oh, Binky,
everybody.
I've got big news for you that you don't know yet.
What?
Yeah, I've got some good news for you. Okay, I got a phone call today, and I almost wasn't going to answer it, right? Because I didn't really recognize the number.
Yeah, you're gonna love
And
this.
Ethan was in the kitchen with me.
Can I
and they
tell
said-
her? Can I tell?
No, you don't.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Okay. So I pick up the phone. I go, hello. And she goes, hi, is this Evie? And I'm going, Evie, right? I almost going to say you got the wrong number. And I said, Evie? Yes, we're trying to reach Evie. This is Sullivan, blah, 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 the 2025 class rap. I said, oh my gosh, did Evie win? And she goes, yes. And I said, what did she win? And they said that you won a gift. I'm serious. You won.
You really did.
You won one of the prizes. She won a gift certificate to the Black Walnut, and that was where Gia and I were the other day. It's this really fancy restaurant in the town we were in. Plus, they have like some vintage stuff, like that bowl that I got Linda. They had one there with like chips in it that was $80. That was crazy, but you won that. You won.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So what do I gotta do? Go to New York to pick it up?
Yeah, or I can go in there and you can see if there's anything you want to buy in there. There's like some vintage stuff they sell, or it's a restaurant, and you can watch me eat. No, you can pick it off. No, we'll have to see what there is there. Yeah.
But yeah, you won there.
You won.
That's
You won.
cool.
You're
Sweetheart.
funny.
Sweetheart, I'm serious. And Ethan was the one that I go, because I'm like, he goes, Mom, that's the raffle. That's Evie won. I'm like,
Oh, from
my
Ethan's
God.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. That's nice.
Nice.
You can have it, Carolyn. You take it.
She wants you to have it's yours, Abby. Cheer up.
Evie?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy I won, but I don't live in New York, and Carolyn does. You get it.
Yeah, well, you can look and see if there's something you want in the shop.
Okay.
Yay,
me.
Scooter said you could buy her something.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice. You can make a day
He
of
said,
it. You
tell
go.
Evie she could buy me something.
No, I didn't.
And I was like, Scooter, come on.
I'm want to get rid of
Yay.
stuff. I just never get rid of anything. Oh, look what Lucky's doing, Evie. And Gail. Oh wait, Gail turned her camera off.
Oh dear.
Evie turned her speaker off. Elle's still here. She didn't turn hers off.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I am here.
Here goes Lucky.
Al, do you have any Snickers around the house?
A Snickers?
Yeah.
Snickers? Like a
Snickers
candy
bar?
bar?
You like Snickers?
Like a
That's
Snickers
kind of
bar?
random.
Do you like Snickers or you don't? You like
Yeah,
Reese's?
they're good.
Hey,
Okay.
Gail.
Or you just eat Reese's?
No, they're good. Why?
Because I only hear you eat Reese's.
Oh, I don't. I really only eat Reese's.
So
They're
do
my-
I.
Like if I'm gonna have chocolate, that's my go-to.
Mine too, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't eat nuts in candy either.
Really?
Yeah, they hurt my teeth
Yeah, I love Snickers.
and they hurt my gallbladder. I remember I ate like a half a can of Planters peanuts once. I ended up in the hospital for 3 days.
Thanks.
They were like, don't eat peanuts anymore. I was like, I won't. I have eaten them a couple times, but like I'll take like 3 or 4 little Planters peanuts and I like that's it. I'm afraid to go any further.
Yeah.
Oh, Duping Delight said that she'll take a photo of her candle making items that she's using and she'll put them as her photo, her avatar.
Duping, how will we make sure that's really your work?
Well, I think it'll be hers. And Linda said it's cool, Dupin Delight.
I'm joking, duping.
Oh, I
Um,
just thought of it. I could put real photos. This is like making a photo frame.
I need to find another napkin.
Ah,
2 other napkins that I need to find.
the ideas are turning.
Oh, it's uploading right now, she said.
All right.
Let's see now what I can do is, oh man, I have my stamps inside. I can't get the stamps now. We're in the other room. I was going to get, put it like a 5, like 5 cents. And the thing, but that's all inside.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just cut them for now and then I can do that tomorrow.
Evie, are you doing any craft right now?
No. I'm eating dinner. I got the hiccups now.
Oh,
I ate a hot pepper and wow, is it hot?
Oh, when I eat hot foods, that gives me hiccups.
Yeah.
I need a snack.
I
That's
asked
right.
my
Nick
I asked
is
my granddaughter what she wants for her birthday tomorrow, and she said, a loaf of bread, make it into a unicorn.
Your grandmother?
She just
a
loves bread.
unicorn.
so cute.
Your granddaughter? Oh, your granddaughter.
Yeah, she's having a party tomorrow, her unicorn
Aw.
party.
Is her birthday the 5th?
No, it's the 7th.
Oh,
Oh.
Does she like unicorns?
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell her to expect a birthday present. I'll be
aw.
sending her something.
Yeah, they have a unicorn pinata.
Oh,
And
nice.
she was just
Effie-
sitting there while my son was cooking, and she was eating her bread.
Evie,
Her
when are
last
they
piece-
moving?
Huh?
Are they still
Oh.
moving?
May 31st. No, April 31st.
Oh.
Oh, the
No,
end of
May
the month.
31st.
Wait, May? May?
Yeah. May 31st.
What kind of bread does she like? Is there a certain kind that she
No,
really
her
likes?
dad's just been making bread like crazy. He's
Oh,
trying to sell it. He's putting it in the packages that have the
Oh my
little
gosh, is he making a micro bakery?
I don't know.
You know, I have, Scooter, have you seen that stuff about the micro bakeries and the scams?
no, I've never heard of it.
It's been coming up my feed, so I know somebody's watching it.
What in the heck
Well,
is
let
it?
me tell you something. I'll teach you something right now about this micro bakery scam, okay? Listen to me. This is a true crime chat, so you can listen. So this came up in my feed about a week ago, and I was like, what is this? And it said, micro bakery scam reaction. So at first I thought they were just being like unduly hard on this lady because they were showing, okay, see, the blogging world, I know how this works. Like the bloggers that go by the cookie cutter thing, have the white couch and stuff, what they'll do is spend an entire weekend changing outfits and taking all their pictures that they're going to use like for the next 2 weeks, okay? And then they dupe everybody and make you think that that's happening on a daily basis. It's not. They're doing it over the weekend. Well, that's what basically they started going on. I'm like, okay, big deal. So this happens in the blogging world. What the heck are you so crazed about? Because they said that the leaves were in the same position on the ground, and yet she was in different outfits, and that you were seeing her like making this bread on this table, and it seemed like everything might have been filmed in a weekend. Okay, I was like, okay, yeah, big deal. Okay. What a micro bakery is this woman, she was doing like really elaborate breads. Then she was like making them nice little packages. And she had, which is totally unrealistic, like a hutch, like a wooden hutch outside, like a break front, but it's open with stuff on her lawn, which, if it rains, that piece of furniture is garbage. Okay. It's going to be moldy. It's going to be how's that going to last? But anyway,
Then she put the bread in a wagon. They'd show her like going to the neighbors. And she's literally saying that she replaced her income. And it was mostly on TikTok, okay? But they were viewing it on YouTube. So I'm still waiting. Where is this big catch on this lady that you got to make this? Because it just seems like you're being just a jerk. So anyway, I watched a little bit of that. Then the next day, it came up again. Micro bakery scam. I'm like, where is the freaking scam? So then this time it was a woman that actually has a micro bakery. And what a micro bakery is you don't have a real bakery. You're baking in your kitchen and you're doing what your son wants to do, sell the bread somewhere, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this other lady, and I thought she was just being like, weird, like she didn't want the competition because she was ripping this person apart. Now I found out what it is. The woman's husband is some kind of he's one of these digital sales, he's in sales and digital marketing, right?
Yeah.
So they came up with what allegedly, they think this is a scam, that she's saying to everybody, listen, guys, I've replaced my income with this micro bakery. And I'm going to teach you how to do it. I have a micro bakery school. You can enroll in it. Here's the price. I don't even know what it is. And I'm going to teach you this. Well, this other lady started to go bananas, okay? Because she's like, there's no way this woman is making this money because I'm doing this. And she's like, she went to town looking at every little thing. She looked up this lady, talk about doxing, okay? She had background checks done on this lady. She found out that the lady said she was living like in Illinois, but she's like, no, her in-laws live in Illinois, and that's their house, that she must have went up there for a weekend and filmed all this stuff up at their house, but they live in Arizona. And she goes, and she's not doing this in their house. And she started, like she was trying to say, like she started in January. And by what it is now, like she has like so many subscribers. Like, how can she be an expert in that little time? It's all her husband. Like this is everything these people can't. I don't know if anybody saw this in their feed. Okay, no, it's not a pyramid scheme. Prime objective. No, she believes it's just a scam. Like it's like if I told you I'm going to have a school for. I don't know, starting an aquarium business, okay? And I really don't have an aquarium business, or I've had it for a weekend at my in-laws' house, but I'm making you think I've been doing it and replacing my income with the aquarium business, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. But my husband is a sales and marketing guy, and so he's doing the sales funnel. It's a sales funnel, Tico. So they're getting all these people on her lifestyle. And that's what the lady's getting so upset, because she's like, this is not glamorous. I live this every day. This is not glamorous. She's making it glamorous because, she's got a nice film crew that's behind her. She's a good looking lady. She has a nice shape. She's wearing nice clothes. She pulls the wagon. She fits the whole bill, right? Well, this other lady is flipping out because she's like, I'm really doing this. And this is a hard business. It's from early in the morning till late at night. It's nothing that she's showing you, because she's in this beautiful kitchen and she's putting this dough out like in these big things. And then, so this lady's really losing her mind. Okay. And yeah, she's trying to show this lady as a scammer, but if you see it, you'll see it's micro bakery scam. It's probably all over TikTok too, but this one lady, I don't even know what her name is, but she's like flipping her lid over it. So I was just wondering, I was just hoping that your son didn't get in that class, because she said it's a scam. So.
Oh no, he's in the kitchen cooking from morning till night.
Ask him if he knows what a micro bakery is.
I will. I'm in my room right now.
I took a class from a lady that lives in Arizona. Said she lives in Illinois.
He made some delicious cookies this afternoon, and he's teaching his girls how to do it. So they're in there working in the kitchen all day and night.
He should be filming it.
He probably is.
Oh, okay.
He probably is.
Might be his micro bakery school.
Yeah. but he bought the packages that have the little window that you can see the bread. He's making cheese jalapeno bread, and he's making sourdough
Wow.
bread. He
Where
has
does he
a
get his
menu.
supplies? Does he go to the big box, like the Sam's Club or something, Costco?
Yeah. And he's has a menu, and it's called Rowdy's Chowdy, because their last name is Rowdybush. And he has his menu all set out. He's going to start passing them out. I took one loaf over to my girlfriend Yvette's house. She's so cheap, she wouldn't even buy a loaf after I carried it over to her house. That was for my
Hi,
son.
Yvette. Yvette's in the chat.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even
Hi,
buy a
Yvette.
loaf?
She didn't say cheap. She did not say that. She said, you're in
I
deep.
do.
She said
She's
cheeky.
so tight with her money.
She's cheeky.
So you can you can also have the microbreweries with the sometimes they have the bakery on the side. You go,
Yeah, I don't know, but this lady is literally losing her mind on about this other lady. I mean, losing her mind. I'm like, honey, my goodness.
Effie,
Just
did you
needs-
say she would not even buy a loaf after you took it over there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She didn't ask me to bring it over, but whenever someone's kid makes something, I always buy it.
Yeah. Sounds like it's so good too.
You know, the day before that, he gave me a whole fresh loaf that he just made because I was going to their house. He made them a whole fresh loaf, and he made them butter. And so
Oh my
the
gosh.
next day when she went back home, I brought a loaf over there, and she said, "Oh, no, 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 no."
Wow.
So I just think that's cheap. When my kid's not a young boy anymore, so I guess that might not matter, but I would still buy it from somebody.
I would too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the micro bakery. Has anybody heard about it in the chat there? The
Not at all.
Yeah. Somebody's watching it because it showed up in my feed, and whenever it does, that means that somebody here is watching that.
yeah.
But they're going nuts. I mean, and then she looked her up, and I mean, she's like, how can she be an expert? They're just selling this course, but there's a lot of people that do that. They go into open houses and they take pictures in the open house and they pretend it's their money, and then they tell you they're going to sell you this course on how you can make the money, and they don't make any money except they're selling the course and making money. That
Right.
happens every day of the week. I think these people are wet behind the ears. But yeah, I don't know.
I'll
There's
ask
always
him.
going to be people that try to do that stuff. That's why you have to do your due diligence.
Yeah, he loves to cook. He's been cooking ever since they moved in, every night. Tonight
Wow.
we have smash burgers and hash browns and a jalapeno that's hot.
That's so good.
And all Zoe wants is a loaf of bread with the carrot sticking out the top.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Carolyn, did you see Duping Delight's comment?
Did somebody call me?
I was just saying that Duping Delight said she will come up on panel one day soon and show you these items personally, but not today at 4:39 a.m. LOL.
I'm just looking for a napkin. I'll be right back. I'm in here. Trying to find a certain napkin.
That will be nice whenever you feel comfortable, Duping Delight.
Does anybody, when they use the silicone molds, swap between candles and what's the other stuff you put in the mold?
No, mine I've just used like resin and clay.
Resin. So you use some of your silicone for resin, and then you have some silicone for candles. You don't swap between them.
I don't make candles.
Okay, yeah.
What are you making, Gail?
No, My brother-in-law is doing the resin. Esther did the candles. But we also, previous to that, we melted down our own crayons and made shaped crayons. But we also made the lip balm lipstick in
Yeah.
molds. Yeah. And I've just got them soaking. I'm just going to see what each one turns out to what we put in them.
Yeah.
Yes. But me, what I'm making is
Uh-huh.
the feather, what Linda and Bucky, the feather ribbon.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yeah, love.
I'm gonna go. I can't shake this headache. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay?
All right. You rest, hon.
Okay.
Good night, love.
Good
Yeah,
night,
good night,
Val.
y'all.
See you tomorrow.
Bucky, not Bucky. Think, see here, but
Yeah.
I haven't shaped it into a feather yet.
That's when you peel
But
them, right?
Yeah, you peel it back
Yeah.
and forth. Remember, I did
But-
mine, but I only made a
Yeah,
little
I've
tiny
seen
baby
that.
one.
it
It took
wasn't
me
easy.
forever. And that was it.
Yeah, see here, my first
Yeah.
one was epic fail because it just wouldn't work with that. And so this is what the peel off that was.
Oh,
Okay, but the peel off this one is in strands. Is neat,
very nice.
tidy strands. But I'm just putting them on the board because I've got the fan on. And it's definitely something you would do while you wanted to fill in some time, because they're very time consuming, because we
Wait,
haven't got it down except for
I'm
that
watching
other
on
lady
YouTube.
video.
The lag is so big. I just started doing the thing now. I'm waiting to see what you're going to show. I'm still waiting to see what you're showing.
You already showed it.
It hasn't been on YouTube yet.
Huh.
Just looking at
Okay,
the
she
chat
just
on
showed it
YouTube.
now. All right, she's showing it now. Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Look how long that lag was. That's a long time.
What about if you refresh it?
Well, I can. It's my TV.
Oh.
Like I have YouTube on TV. There's
Yeah.
it says it's live. So
And what are you making, Bucky?
I'm working on stuff for the journals. So far,
Okay.
I made 3 here. I'm making like it looks like leather.
Uh-huh.
So this is the first journal I'm making. Oh, look at this! Wait, my page is glowing closed. Oh, that's the back there. Oh, the front page is all right. Sorry, I just glued the covers on, so the glue must it's squeezed out and it's glue into the other pages. I gotta leave it like this so it stays open. It doesn't stick to each other. Let it dry like that.
Yeah.
So I made that one, and I made 2 others. I got this one that has daisies, and then this one,
Pretty.
and they're all made out of materials. But like I got to decorate the pages inside now.
Is that bumpity from the glue? Like the first page when you open it, then the next page looks bumpity. Is that from the
Actually,
glue?
yeah, it's
Like open that on the next page maybe. That page looks bumpity on the right.
this page.
Uh-huh.
It's tea stained.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a glue. Because you could get one of those scrapers and scrape it smooth.
Oh, it's just a pink piece of paper, but
Uh-huh.
you tea stain it, and then it makes it all like mottled.
Oh, okay.
It's like junk journaling. See, like
Uh-huh.
the pages of dictionary in there, and yeah.
They
See,
are
here's the other
unique,
side of
aren't
that
they,
paper.
Dupin? They are very unique. Dupin loves those.
Yeah. See, here's one that has like blue, and
Okay.
there's a yellow one. But yeah, it's supposed to be all like that, stained, and it's supposed to look old and vintage. Like
Uh-huh.
I still have to make these look vintage. Some of them are already done. Yeah.
When I
Yeah,
was
then here's
going through
one.
my
See,
stuff outside, I found those 99-cent bottles that are colored, and you just paint them all white, and then you scrape a picture in it, and then
oh
you
yeah,
put a candle in it, and it looks so pretty.
that
Like
sounds
I did
cool.
a tree, a Christmas tree, and then the light comes shining through that.
Yeah,
I did
right.
a
When I
moon.
look at this page stuck to it.
I don't know, Dupin Delight. She said, did one of you have journals in an Etsy shop that I looked at here recently or no?
No, I do have an Etsy shop, but right now there's nothing in it. And see, now I got to put something over this, unless that's the thing ripped. Oh, I thought it was dry. All right. Guess I better check the other one too, because now I don't know. She found one. What was she looking for?
I heard her yell something.
No.
Sound like she said I found one.
A napkin, I think.
Yeah, right.
So we're having a sleepover tomorrow after the party. We just found out.
Whoa, that was good.
Nice.
How old's she gonna be, Abby?
5.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back from the abyss. I found the one napkin. I still have to find the one for the white box, but this is the one I need to do Sandy's shell because I am not happy with something. I want to redo it. Now, where did I?
I got that shell you made, Vicky, but she never got it. So I'm just going to put it in the shadow box, I think, with some stuff of hers.
oh no.
Do you have a picture of you two together?
I do, not right here, but I do.
I mean, if you have one on your phone, you could maybe print it and then put the picture of you and her together with the shell, and
Yeah,
like in a little shadow box or something.
yeah. We did at Yvette's birthday, we did karaoke there. That's when we first did tequila, and it was me and Vicky up there. So if somebody has a picture of that, I'd like to get
Oh,
that.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah.
And then
lovely.
she was my helper during my wedding. She was running all over. We had rooms all over the place, and I couldn't leave because I could never find my room again. So I just stayed in my room, and she ran to get hairspray, and she ran to get my dress, and she was just running full.
Oh. You were friends for a long time then, huh?
Yeah, over 35 years.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
And then when she got sick from, same thing with her. I met her 35 years ago.
lifelong friend almost, huh?
Yeah. Her son wrote to me and he says, Binky, I'm so sorry. He goes, my mom and you were like sisters. I know.
Mm.
So that was nice of him.
Yeah.
Well, she came over after she found out my son cooked dinner by 6. She'd always stroll in about 6. So he would always have a plate made for her. She just had a rough life here at the end, and she lost all that money, and she was living with Yvette, and she would live with her sister, and she just worked and worked and worked and worked her pants off, and she never got anywhere.
That's sad.
Carolyn Duping Delight wants to know what you're making, that she loves the patterns you've chosen.
Oh, me? I was
Yep.
just doing some shells, duping. I wanted to fix this shelf for, I wasn't happy with the bottom of it, so I'm gonna redo the bottom with the napkin. And then like these, I'm just putting a little white paint to, sometimes I leave the natural shell in there. It depends on what I'm gonna use, what I'm gonna put in there. And sometimes I paint it. But I have to do a wine box and I have to go in my napkin room again. But I get so nervous when I'm in there and people are waiting for me.
They ain't going nowhere.
I know, but I always feel like people are calling me and then they're like, where's Carolyn? She's in the napkin room. Oh, coming out.
I have a hallway closet that's my craft closet, but I'm going to take everything out and either get rid of it or put it in another place because I need the place to put my auction stuff.
I know all my auction stuff is on the floor between my dresser and the bed, and then my whole dining room.
Yeah.
But I gotta go to that place again. Plato's Closet. Keep saying I'm gonna go, but
What is it?
it's a clothing shop that they buy clothes from you.
Oh,
So they'll like look at it, and mostly, well, everything I have is brand new. It still has tags, so I'm getting top dollar for it from them. Which, when I say top dollar, I'm talking like $4 or $5 per item.
yeah.
But they sell it. It's a secondhand store you can go to. But when they see tags on it, they makes it better for them because then they can charge a little bit more. But they're specific in what they take. They don't just take anything. On certain days, there's certain things you have to call up, find out what they're taking that day, and then bring that item. The last time I went, I got $3.50 because I took one item. I was
Yeah.
like, come on, I struggled to get 2 bins of clothes here, and you're taking one item. They're like, well, we're not taking. I was like, but it's winter. Why wouldn't you take sweaters and sweatshirts and stuff like that? And jeans. I put a whole bunch of jeans. They're like, oh, we're not taking any skinny leg jeans, only bell bottoms.
Make a patch quilt out of them.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of projects to use with jeans.
I have, believe it or not,
I wanted to do them for years, Bucky. It's one of my projects that I said for like 20 years. And
I wanted to make a quilt, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to make a quilt out of the jeans, and I had them for years. I saved them, but when I moved, the final few times that I moved, I ended up leaving it at that house, and when I went back, it was gone. So I don't know.
I've said I wanted to make these bins. You make these fabric bins out of jeans and you can line them with an opposite fabric. That's one of my projects I've had on my list for like 30 years. Not done.
I made a pillow out of my dad's jeans on one side and then put his shirts on the other sides.
Oh, good idea.
So when you sit there and cry, you could hug your pillow.
Yeah. Actually, well, I have my father's jacket. It's go back to like the 90s, right? You remember the jackets that were like beige on the body and the sleeves were denim?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
he had that kind of jacket, and it's like thick and puffy, and he wore that jacket for years, and then like he switched over. But I have that jacket because like I associate that jacket with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have that actually in my closet with my son's army fatigues right next to it.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I know this sounds so silly, but then I put their
no,
arms
it
around
doesn't.
each other in my closet like they're holding each other because they're
Oh,
Mhm.
up in
Oh,
heaven together.
Yeah.
that would be cute to make like a paper doll size of them, like a mom
Right?
and a son, and then put the arms around each other with their
I
clothes.
I've thought of that, and I was like, yeah, I do that. They're gonna lock me up. Somebody will come and be like, "Are you serious? Now you're making your loved ones into dolls and life size." I was like, that, yeah, they'll lock me up. I have my
I've
Linksy.
got the
Oh, the other day, Jay comes into the room, and all of a sudden his face, he like freezes, and I look at him. He wasn't looking at me though, and I was like, "What?" And then I turned to look. I have the Linksy doll, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And well, I had that sitting on my dresser, and it's been there for a while, but he had never seen it, and he had just spotted it then. But he like grabbed his chest, and he was like, I was like, "What?" And he goes, "I thought it was Lynx." He got scared. I was like, "Man, it's like that's been there for a while. You haven't seen it in all these times you come up here. I did not see it. I don't know."
I'm getting gamer at pulling these strings.
It's getting easier. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You should do it on the spin bike. It's really easy.
Oh, I know, Carolyn.
I
Oh,
know.
you're amazing. You're
See, that's
just
what I
so
mean. You got to
amazing.
get the right ribbon. I
Look what
struggled
I
with that
pre.
stupid ribbon that day.
Oh my
You
gosh!
all
And
saw it
Carolyn does it
live.
on the spin bike.
How much I struggled with that.
Oh yeah, I gave it up. I just put it away for a while and finished it off 2 blankets and then did.
And that's just
Oh
it. I
yeah,
didn't even. That's what it is. I gotta.
started
Next
on
time I go
the.
to the Dollar Tree, I'll look for um ribbon. Because wait, I just had that roll of ribbon here. What did I do with it? Wasn't it just here? See, I must have moved it, but where did I move it to?
I must have moved it. All right. So
I'm very interested to see how many I'll get out of one roll.
oh, Apple needs some more bracelets. That's for sure.
Oh yes,
She doesn't have enough. It's like,
and Grandma had a necklace, didn't she? And
yeah,
bracelets.
yeah, it's too minimalist. She said, tell her that she doesn't have to be a minimalist. Just pour them on. Put as many as you want on.
Yeah.
Did you hear me, Scooter? Not even listening. She's probably in the back.
Knows.
I
She
said,
makes
I know, but tell her she doesn't have enough. She said she looks like she's trying to be a minimalist or something. Just tell her not to be afraid and just put on as many as she'd like.
Okay. She has a couple of those cuffs on too. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I saw it.
My problem is all the bracelets end up falling off my wrists. I lose them all the time.
Oh, well, if you had as many as she had, you probably wouldn't notice.
Right? Only the tiny ones stay on me. Yeah, but this isn't even a bracelet. This is a hair
Did you see
tie.
the picture, Bucky? Did you see the picture on Scooter's?
No,
Go look at her community tab.
I can't. I can't do it now. That's my camera.
Yeah, she can't.
Oh,
I'll look later.
all right.
They're cute though, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
But has she got them all the way up her arm?
Yeah.
Well, both forearms.
Uh-oh.
She and her friends do that. They like that.
My phone is about to die.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
I know it never lit. That's what I mean. See, the battery's getting bad. It was 100% when I came on because I was like, let me make sure I charge it.
Just reminded me. I put the iPad.
Tupi and Delight, I'm so sorry about the loss of your son.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dupa. I didn't
Oh,
know.
sorry, duping. Oh, my goodness, where's mine? Oh my goodness. Hold on. She's calling me now. What's this? Hello?
Hmm.
What noise? No, I didn't hear any crash. All right. Well, okay. That's scary. That didn't even sound like Jimmy.
What?
He goes like this. What was that noise? I said, I didn't hear any noise. He goes, so what kind of a noise? Sounded like a crash. Wasn't here. All right.
Maybe my coughing.
No, it was probably in his dream or something. Who knows? What's I gotta do now? See, now you got me all discombobulated. I was trying to do something. Now I don't know what it was that I was doing.
You know, I can glue this on here and make it a pocket. Maybe I'll glue it on this side. No, I don't want the people on the inside. They got to be on the outside. So it's got to be.
What's I going to do?
So I got my chickens here with the chicken coop wire, and then the chicken here with the chicken coop wire. Then this is roses, but it's all the same colors, the pink and the green. All right. In each
Nice.
section, I do color coordinating layouts. Did my phone die?
No,
You're still here.
All right.
I know. It says you go like, well, acknowledge me, dang it.
Yeah, well, I talked to nobody.
No,
even
I'm
interrupted. It's like,
thinking about. I'm a pet peeve. That's a pet peeve of mine. But because then I don't know if the person heard me or not. I'll say it again.
well, because you know how many times it happened to me that I'm sitting here talking and then like nobody answers, and then I just keep going, and then I talk again and nobody answers, and I'm like, hello, and then I look and then my camera's black. I'm like, oh, when did
Like
it die?
me, I was playing that real estate game and everything last night, and I come to get the
Yeah.
price, and I'm like, what in the heck?
You were so
I have
mean
a bad
last
habit
night.
of saying
Oh,
something
stop.
in my head.
Nobody told me. Could have said, Carolyn, your light just went off. Did you
You
mean?
got so mean about it.
Oh, stop. I was not mean.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
You were too.
Oh, you're a liar.
I'm not lying.
Well, where was I mean? In a text?
In the chat.
I said nobody told me.
Well, nobody knew.
How did you not know? I didn't say goodbye. I always say goodbye. I never just end a line. You're just trying to cover your butt
What do you mean?
because you didn't tell me.
Carolyn, I didn't know. I'll tell you on my side what happened.
Okay.
I came in when you were starting, okay?
Right. And then you left.
Listen, no, well, yeah, but I'll tell you why. Because you know,
Yeah, but I'll tell you
I'll tell you
why.
why. I'll tell you why. Because you know what? Do you remember what story you started with?
No.
I do.
Let me think. 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 I think it was, oh yeah, the grandmother got sentenced.
Yeah. And the only reason I left then was because I had been trying to watch that all day by myself. I kept going to different streams to catch the whole thing, which was what, close to 2.5 hours or something, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh,
And I already knew what had happened, but I
right.
just wanted to watch it alone, by myself. So I went, when you started on her, I'm like, oh man, no, I don't want to hear, no offense.
I can't hear you.
And so I left And every time I came back for a while, you were still doing it. So, and then I don't know what I was doing, but kind of lost track of time. And when I came back, you had just ended.
And you're
And
like,
like,
oh yeah, she just ended.
so then I went to see what I'm like, wow, okay, well, I guess I'll go into Zoom because I really wasn't tired yet. And I was bored. And
Yeah, because
that's when
I see Elle go. She's in
that's
the
when you
front row
started
comments, and she
attacking
goes,
me.
"Well, I
You're like,
couldn't sleep, so I'm coming back."
I'm like, what? I didn't know.
And I'm like, guys, how come nobody told me?
So what
Well,
was it
I
with
was
that
feeding
lady,
the
guys? I
dogs and I
still
came
haven't even
back
watched
and
the
I heard
whole
the ding
thing.
and slap.
Oh yeah, you know what? Super Chat Cat was all confused about what that lady was convicted of. She wasn't convicted. She was convicted of the leaving. What was it? Was it child? What was exactly she convicted of? It was leaving the child in the car for more than 15 minutes, causing great bodily injury, right?
I still haven't gotten to watch it, but I don't care now.
But Super Chat Cat wasn't sure what I was saying. So Super Chat Cat, if she had gotten the other charge, if they found her guilty on the other one, she would have got a lot more prison time.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a lesser charge, and the maximum was 5 years.
Yeah, I know she only got 5 years. I know
That's
that.
the maximum.
So what is her problem though? What's wrong with this
I don't
lady?
know.
And the daughter.
I know.
Mom, I love you. I love you. Oh.
I don't know, but there's a lot. I'm telling you, and things don't add up fully.
They
Like
don't add up.
things don't add up there, and then there's like a lot that they left out or something. Like, what did you?
What do you mean?
Well, because
What fell off? Where's she'll come back.
One of
I
us
don't
did.
know. Even the judge
Oh.
said something about the mother feeding the baby with a straw at
Mhm.
Beef O'Brady's, and I'm sorry, that is the most
Wait,
disgusting
what?
name at
Wait, I
that
missed
for a
that.
restaurant. Beef O'Brady's. Now, I don't know what kind of restaurant that is, if it's a chain or something. It is the most disgusting name, Beef O'Brady's.
Never heard of that.
But isn't it a gross name? You want to go to Beef O'Brady's?
No.
No. Okay.
BEF?
Like beef. Beef O'Brady's.
Beef O'Brady's. Huh.
Yeah, it's not a good name. But anyway, he was saying that the diaper bag, I believe he said, was in the front passenger seat, because she's claiming that because she always put the baby. Now, see, and here's another discrepancy. If you listen to one parent, the mother of the little girl says this is the first time she left her daughter with her. If you listen to the father, she'd been leaving the daughter with them several times a week for weeks.
Really?
Yes, I'm saying there's so many discrepancies. It's ridiculous. You don't know what's true. And
I only the father and the mother. That's the only parts I've listened to thus far.
yeah, now I almost want to go back and watch the trial again because there's so many discrepancies. And then people are saying if it was the first time she left the baby with the mother, why did she go?
Yeah.
Why was she at home and not picking up her baby? Unless, but it could be that since it looks like the husband went there, that maybe he said, I'll get the baby, and maybe she had something to do with the older kid. I don't know. But she was at the house. Yeah.
Her lawyer did an interview today defending her.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, she's getting it really, really, really bad in all these comments. They're going after her. And she said when her victim's impact statement, something about when she was in, I think she has to be put in a psychiatric ward. And that's what I was trying to look up last night. And that I don't know, I must have got disconnected after that. But yeah, see, Duping Delight is saying something.
Yeah, that's right.
4 days the week before. Yeah, Duping, you heard that too, right? Yeah, I don't understand Duping. And there's a lot of discrepancies. And she claims it was the first time she was at a hair appointment. But then the judge says the video proves what you said about the diaper bag is wrong and
I've never seen a diaper bag packed that well, because I guess the mother was saying there was no food in the diaper bag. Was she blaming the daughter? I don't even know what's going on. But then he's like, oh, the videotape lies. It shows your lies. That baby was, everybody was all over that baby at Beef O'Grady's, and you were not feeding it with a straw. There was a bottle and everything. I don't know what the heck. It's just so crazy. But they're all going over that. Hello, Heart. They're all going over that, but she's getting a lot of you know what, on social media.
I bet she is.
She said that, and that's just what I want to find out. Did anybody hear? Oh, Duping, did you hear the victim's impact statement? Did she say she has to be sent to a psychiatric ward, and that the nurses on the
Yes.
other side were saying that what is wrong with her? It's her fault and all that stuff?
She did say that. I heard her saying that,
Okay,
Carol.
she did, right? That's what I was asking last night, but you
Yes.
weren't in the chat and nobody else knew. It was driving
Yes, she
me
said
crazy
that.
because I was looking everywhere to find that for a transcript of what she said. Yeah, but she said it was the nurses, right?
Yes.
That were saying it was her fault.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That's what I wanted to find out yesterday. And then she said something that then the judge at the end said, after he sentenced the mother, and he said, and I'm going to tell this community, you better leave these folks alone. So I guess the whole, I don't know, maybe peace, I don't know. Did some people rally around the mother because she had been a principal and everything? Maybe they think she had dementia. Maybe they think she was on medication. Maybe they think these parents shouldn't have left their kids with her, that she wasn't of right mind. I don't know. I don't know what the community's thinking. But apparently the community is saying stuff about the parents. So I don't know. I don't know what the mother's demeanor was like. Was she like, how was she? Was she all drugged up? She was taking Ambien. She was taking, I think they said, was it gabapentin? Something else. And she probably should. And I was wondering if did she drink any wine with lunch? But I don't know about that.
Oh, I didn't think of that. You're right.
Now, under the you know how I like to read under comments sometimes.
Yeah, that's where you find out a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. I'm going to go back and try to see if I can find what I saw yesterday.
There's a lot of stuff being said. A lot.
Yeah. Somebody that supposedly knows them. I don't know.
I saw that too.
You think, oh, okay, about being in jail and stuff with her?
No, not. I saw someone, I guess, that knew the daughter and the husband.
No, this was somebody that knows the mother.
Oh.
That was in the jail.
Oh, what'd they say about her?
All the rumor. Okay, well, let me get back. I'm going to find it because I don't want to say it wrong.
All right.
But who knows if it's true? But I mean, they seem like they knew, but I don't know.
Wait, there's always somebody saying they know somebody and they don't,
Yeah, I know.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really never mind that much when it's like the actual person that is responsible for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it's like,
I'm not saying the mother hurt the child, the baby's mom. I'm not saying the baby's mom.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Like, I just don't know what the mother's like, because like, doesn't she seem real out of it in the courtroom?
Yes.
Like, she still seems like drugged up in the courtroom.
Yeah, she does.
So, like, what was like, because then she said, it was weird too. She said the father's name is like Nay or something, right? He's got a strange name. It's like, it's 3 letters beginning with N. And she just said like, oh, when did Kayla pick up Uriel?
Like, and then they go, and then she went and opened the door and saw the baby was in there. But what do you mean, when did Kayla pick up Uriel? Like, if you really don't know that, then there's something really wrong, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's not like she's saying, oh my gosh, I left the baby in the car. She goes, oh, when did Kayla pick up Uriel?
Mm-hmm. So she remembered she had her.
She didn't remember she had her though for how long? Didn't it take a long, long time?
Yeah, but I heard the story the other day. I heard that they had pigs or something. They lived on a kind of a farm in Florida. She got in the car with the baby in there, didn't see it, drove down to the barn. This is the first, that's what I'm saying. There's so many versions. And then
Yeah.
got out of the car. And then I heard that's when she realized the baby was in there. I think she saw her. Now there's like a different story going on
Oh my God.
where she just goes, "Hey, when did Kayla pick up Uriel?" Unless that's like when she was getting, I don't know. It's so confusing.
Well,
So confusing. And then like the daughter says when the cops, it was the cops that came. First of all, whoever told that woman about her child being deceased the first time and didn't take her to the house, like they would let her drive like that. That's crazy. I don't know who told her that her child had drowned in the pond, right?
yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
whoever did that and let her drive
Now I know, cruel.
is beyond crazy.
I know.
That's just insane. And but then it was the cops that went there the second time, which I don't get this because the sister was at the house and called 911. She's saying that the cops came there and said they just opened the door and go, "Your baby's dead." Like that's how she made it. And she goes, "I know my baby. Why are you telling me about my son that drowned?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, no, your other baby or something." Like that just sounds so crazy. Who would do that?
I know.
I don't know. That just sounds some stuff that doesn't make sense.
Let's see, I'm trying to find the one that I read. Okay, this isn't the one. Just a minute.
Let me see what the chat's saying. Duping says, yes, that's what I heard. She drove the car to where her husband was, got out, and then she remembered. She said she didn't see the car seat when she got out. It was behind the driver's seat. So how did she not see it when she returned to the car? Exactly. I guess she just jumped right in the front seat, but wasn't the diaper bag on the, wasn't that what the judge was saying, that the diaper bag was still on the front seat? Or on the opposite side of the baby seat. And then they were saying, here's another thing that doesn't make sense. The father said he traded the car in. It was a Lexus, I believe it was. And it didn't have any miles on it. And he went there and they said they did not have an alarm that will tell you that there's still a child in the back based on the weight, right? But then the daughter says the reason she couldn't put the car seat, which see this proves again like the mother was watching that baby, because she said she always put the car seat on the opposite side, and the daughter for some reason buckled it in behind the driver's side because it was parked too close to the curb and she couldn't get around. But then someone else said that the thing is beeping if you're on the other side. So then it makes it sound like they had the alarm. It's so messed up. There's so many crazy things right in the courtroom that are not even clear. Okay, let's see what Duping says. Duping says the daughter still has a relationship with the mother even now, which I find strange. Let's see, and then
She says the car had an alarm to alert the child. Yes, but then did you hear them say in court? They said it didn't have it. She said we didn't opt in for that. They said that, and the father explained how it traded the Lexus in and got a different car. Let's see what Duping says. Duping says, yes, I heard that she couldn't get the seat in the other side as a car was parked too close. Yeah, I heard she was parked too close to the curb or something. There's a lot of inconsistencies in there. The other inconsistency is when she says that they had to take the little boy off life support, and she's saying that she was pregnant and she got but she never mentions that they brought the older boy in to see his brother. And then she says the older boy didn't even know his brother and sister were deceased.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't understand that, because she's saying they were all in the bed and everything. But she never mentioned the older boy.
How long between the children passing?
The judge said at the sentencing it had those features. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's all crazy.
I think doesn't he have kids from a previous marriage? It sounds like that's all I could make out.
That's what I thought, but I don't think so. I think that's their older son. It's her biological son.
Oh,
Do you know Duping is the older son? Because she mentioned him later on. She said, and that he still asks about them, and he said he never really realized they were dead. That's what she said, that they died. But I don't, and remember she was playing the piano in there for hours and hours or something?
yeah.
You could see if she momentarily got out of the car, but then she'd be like, "What? Oh, I got to put the bottle in the refrigerator. I've got to get this. I've got to get that." Especially you're thinking about going the other. Oh yeah, you're realizing the car. Let me go get her. But like to forget her, just plain out forget her for hours.
Right.
Jogs her memory. That makes it sound like she's whacked out of her head on medication or something, or she's got something really wrong with her. Let's go. Say Duping says it's got so many inconsistencies. Maybe that's why the jury said not guilty on higher charge. She was born 2 months after their son died, and 7 months old. They have, okay, hold on a minute. She was born 2 months after their son died, and 7 months old, and died at 7 months old, right? And they have two other children. Right, and the older boy is hers. But did you hear when she was saying how when they were saying goodbye, when they were going to take the little boy off life support because he was brain dead, and she only mentioned that it was like the baby in her stomach and her and her husband. She doesn't mention anything about the older boy. That's why I'm thinking like, okay, well maybe he's from the father's marriage before, and that mother doesn't want her son brought into that. I don't know, but it's her son. Let me see what Duping says. Duping says, I do know from experience when you're taking Ambien, you do bizarre things. I sleep shopped and walked to. Apparently, they doubled the medication after the son died for the grandmother. Yeah, I would never take anything like that. You're not going around. I don't. That scares the crap out of me.
Yeah, duping, I don't know. Did you find out anything, Scooter?
I'm still looking.
Oh,
I'm looking through these comments. I saw a really good one, and I thought it was on this court TV. So I'm looking for the ones that I know I had started watching. It was something about what the people in the town really thought of the family. And how the grandmother was really acting in jail, how she was acting out in jail and stuff.
I'd like to hear that.
Uh-huh.
And how come none of the other siblings came to court and
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
so weird?
So she didn't talk a lot, the grandma?
She did. She said something like, nobody could put her in a prison more than she's put herself in. It's the first thing she thinks about when she gets up. It's the last thing she thinks about when she goes to bed. Um, she said to the daughter something like, if somebody would ever, said, I understand you feel or something, if anybody would ever take you from me, I think I'd lose my mind. Or something like that, she said.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just so strange.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find duping. Do you know anything about the mother in jail, the grandmother in jail?
About how she acted in there, or
He said yes. Um, Hold on a minute. Yes, she babysat the other grandkids too, and no one came into court to discuss any issues with those. I still don't believe the son could open that door himself. He never had before. Well, I don't know. Kids can do crazy things. Okay, they can. And there's always a first time. And who knows? The father went to the store. What if he was careless and then did something with the door? But at that time, wasn't she on cold medicine too that knocked her out? I don't know.
yeah, I remember hearing something like that.
Okay. Oh, she said when she found the baby in the car, she went into the barn, yes, to find something to end herself. She had felt so bad. Right. Of course. Yeah. To have to say that happened again, you probably like, oh my gosh. But I don't understand what the whole straw feeding the baby with the straw. Who was saying that? Was somebody saying that trying to say the mother was losing it, trying to feed the baby with the straw? Like, where did that come out of?
And why is it relevant? Like, why
I'm
is
gonna
that
go over on my
relevant?
computer and see if I can find that. Hold
I'm wondering, Carolyn, they put one of these on their membership only, so it could be in there too.
on, Scooter. Hold on. What did you say? They put what?
One of their videos they put on their membership only.
Hold on. I want to see something. I want to see this the thing with the straw because I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I've made the equivalent of four feathers so far, and then one day I'll put them together.
Let's see. Hold one up because I can't see now.
Ah,
Oh, I see.
do you want me to put it together and show you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
relevance. Let's see. Um, all right, let me see if they can feel. I just don't understand what this straw thing. Okay, so she was charged with aggravated manslaughter of a person under 18 and leaving a child unattended, unsupervised in a motor vehicle causing great bodily harm. She evaded the conviction on the manslaughter, so she got aggravated manslaughter. Uriel died in the car. Let's see. But I want to see this beef grade Brady's. The last time she saw her daughter alive was when Nix picked up Uriel at Kayla Nix's business. After attending a Bible study, Nix picked up Uriel, then went to lunch with 3 friends at Beef O'Brady's. She was very kind, very loving. She placed Yuri in the seat, and of course the baby kept sliding out. And that's when she picked her up and was holding her. We all got a kick out of her giving the child something to drink from a straw, which for a little one, you can't really do that. What? We were all getting a kick out of her giving the child something to drink from a straw.
I don't know why that's relevant.
I don't know, but the judge was really like harsh when he said that, like as if they said the baby didn't have food. Nix went inside, spent time with her dog, played the piano, then drove to a barn in the back of the property to see her husband. While there, she remembered her granddaughter was in the car. But see, that's conflicting with what she said to the husband. When did Kayla pick up Uriel? Nix and her husband took the car seat out of the back of the car and attempted to resuscitate her. By then, their other daughter, Rebecca Tucker, had arrived to drop off her son. Tucker said her mother looked ill and hyperventilating.
Oh, Duping Delight said, didn't the grandmother say that she didn't have a bottle?
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm trying to find, Duping, because then she says that she gave her a bottle and she fell asleep in the car. None of this makes sense. Let's see. Okay, here's something else. Are there comments here? Okay, here's some comments on this. Let's see. It says here, Tracy Nix was babysitting her 7-month-old granddaughter when she left the baby alone in a hot car for several hours. Why would you let her watch? You get nothing you say in defense. Okay. Look this woman up and her daughter. Where is the daughter's other kids before she were married and had these? What? I don't know. Okay, so somebody said, let's see. The first toddler drowned in the pond while she was asleep on the sofa. Grandpa had gone to Walmart. They ruled it a terrible accident. It took the daughter months to trust her again, but once it was ruled an accident, she felt it would be okay. The second time around, the other baby was 7 months old, and she allowed to take the baby to a diner where a bunch of friends would be, so she thought there was no way anything would happen. After they all went their separate ways, she parked the car in the garage. No, there was no garage. And left the baby in there and went inside to play the piano. Grandpa came home hours later and asked her where the baby was. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen like that. So you got to... Okay, let's see. See, maybe she's thinking like, okay, well, the son walked out of the house. This baby's not walking, so what could happen, right?
That's
May-
what the father said.
He-
His impact statement.
He said that?
Yeah. And that she wasn't walking yet, so they thought they were safe.
Let's see. Still trying to find where the thing with the straw. Let's see. Just want to see about. I'm gonna look up beef O'Grady's or something. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Opening statements. Prosecutors. Kayla Nix was the first to take the stand. During cross-examination, Kayla admitted that she normally took her children with her to hair appointments like the one she went on that day. I also could have very well taken her with me. My daughter had in fact attended every other hair appointment and any appointment that I had for myself otherwise. Friends who met Tracy for lunch testified, also testified Tuesday morning. Jurors heard the 911 call from Tracy Nix's daughter, Rebecca Tucker. Body camera video. On Tuesday, jurors watched the body camera video. Throughout the video, Nix can be heard telling detectives she can't face her daughter. I don't want to face anybody. I can't face my daughter. I cannot do that. Detectives then took Nix to the sheriff's office where they questioned her. I'm still not seeing the... Let me see here. Okay. While being questioned, Tracy Nix said she couldn't remember if she parked her car outside, under a tree, or in the garage. During that, I cannot do this, Tracy is heard crying in the body-worn camera. She said she cannot stay here, and the detective said she cannot let her drive. I can't face my daughter. I cannot do it. Tracy said she needed to go in her car and go somewhere. I cannot be here when she gets here. I cannot do it. Okay, so then it says Wallace has shown the evidence of a white baby blanket that was collected at the scene. She was shown the diaper bag that was also left inside the vehicle and collected at
That
the
is so
scene.
crazy. You think she would have guarded that baby with her life? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. The last employee's partner from Hardy County Fire Rescue who responded with him to Tracy's home is testifying. He gave a similar statement to it being hot that day and the baby was hot to the touch. Rebecca became emotional, talking about the day her mother left Uriel in the back seat. She had gone over to her mother's house. Her dad gave Uriel CPR. She saw her mom on her hands and knees, hyperventilating. Brendan Knight is a retired school teacher who taught middle school. She says she has known Tracy through church. They became friends. She was also at the lunch at Beef O'Brady's the day Uriel died. She said they were giving a lot of attention to Uriel. Then they have another friend of Tracy's, Judy Terrell, said she was with her at prayer group before going to lunch at Beef O'Brady's. She's talked about Tracy holding the baby Uriel at lunch. Barbara Gail Knight is now speaking. She's a friend of Tracy's who taught with her. She's discussing when they went to Beef O'Brady's. The fence is now questioning Kayla about the details when she went to get her hair done. See. I just don't know why the judge, because the judge spoke specifically about here. We have the pictures. The pictures don't lie about that diaper bag and the feeding the baby with a straw. See.
Yeah, I wonder why he made such a point of that.
Yeah, he did, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I had never heard about that until. Next, okay, let me look at this now. This is maybe good. Let's see. She was very kind and loving. She had placed Uriel in the seat, and of course the baby kept sliding out, and that's when she picked her up and was holding her. We were all getting a kick out of her giving the child something to drink from a straw, which for a little one, you can't really do that. Oh, okay. So the prosecutor showed videos of Tracy Nix and Uriel Schock having lunch with friends at Beef O'Brady's before Nix went home. So she left the restaurant at 1:40 because one of her friends had to pick up a child from school, had to be in line at 1:50. She said that's how sure she was the time they left, and Tracy went on home with the baby herself, and then she remembered the baby was still in the car when her grandson got there. Not sure when that was. Did anyone ever... Okay. Okay, let's see. The court filing says that Nix was waiting for her older grandson to arrive so they could go out to dinner. After 4:30, she took 2 cups of tea out to her vehicle for her and her grandson, and then drove the vehicle to her backyard. Authorities said Nix's husband
still
was
had
in
the
the
baby in there? She didn't
Yes.
realize that?
Right, and she brought the tea out for her and her grandson because they were going to go out. And the two talked for about 10 minutes, the documents state. When the grandson arrived, Nix, all of a sudden, it came across her head that Uriel was still in the car. See, but that's not what it says in the most recent stuff. They said that she asked the husband, when did she come and get her? Let's see. Brenda Knight was sitting just behind the daughter Kayla, and the stares and looks that she was giving to her were really disturbing. Okay. Brenda Knight never called Tracy a friend, but rather cited all of the contacts they had. Okay. Still looking at this. See, this was not a one-off. Nay, the grandfather said Uriel was over at least 3 to 4 times per week, again under oath on the stand, and Rebecca, the older daughter, bringing over her 12-year-old to go shopping and other errands later in the day with Tracy. Even the 12-year-old, I would not have trusted Tracy alone with my child, someone said. Let's see.
Right, Duping. I knew she took the stand and explained some things. I just haven't listened to that part yet, or the judge. Or her husband. You know, the grandfather.
Nay, what's his name? Nix? Nix.
I don't know.
No, Nix.
I've only listened to the mother and the father, the parents of the baby.
One of the ladies from the luncheon testified at trial that, under oath, that they were all drinking water at the luncheon. Okay, let me see here. Somebody said, was she taking any of these prescriptions before she stopped working? Was she terminated about 3 years ago from her teaching position, possibly due to forgetfulness? Seems just down to her taking prescribed medication that some experts, like the geriatric psychiatrist, thought they were not the kind or amount that should be prescribed to an aging patient. In recent years, doctors are usually careful not to prescribe heavy sleeping pills to aging patients. Let's see here.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Did anybody hear about that grandmother and some of the family being involved in different types of sex things?
No, tell me, are they saying it?
That's what I saw in that comment, and I don't know, it just kind of was ringing true. I don't know.
Do you mean like swingers?
Something like that.
The grandparents?
Yes. And maybe some of the family, I don't know, but they were talking about
Oh, wait a
that in
minute,
the
wait a
jail
minute.
and
Somebody, wait, here's something. Listen to this.
in the jail and stuff like that.
Okay, here's
I don't
something
know.
about the grandmother. Hold on. A former employer fired Nix as a teacher for forgetfulness 3 years earlier. And here's the legal document. It says, okay, and could you tell us about when that was? Maybe 3 years ago. Sorry, I wasn't prepared to do this today. Can you describe Tracy as a person? And the answer is, she's, to me, one of the most genuine people that I know. I mean, I remember the first time that she met my children. You know, anytime she's around kids, I mean, she can't help it. She's touching their backs. She ends up on the floor reading books to them. I mean, she loves everyone she meets. Okay. And then the lady said, always giving, doing for others. They say, all right. You indicated that she worked for you. About how long ago did she work for you? How long did she work for you? 1 year, this person says. Okay, and did you terminate her services as a teacher? She says, I did. They said, okay, I want you to tell the court why you did that. And she said, when Tracy came to work for me, I couldn't have been more excited just because of knowing her as a person and her experience. My goodness, what she did for the school system in all of those years, I could not have been more excited. But during this time that Tracy worked for me, she had a really hard time, and it all goes back to clarity, forgetfulness. I actually wrote a letter to Tracy when I terminated her, and the letter explains all of that in there. It listed some of the many things that were going wrong. I mean, I can go into more detail if you want. Some of them may seem insignificant to this, but what's really important to me is that I saw back then that there was something that Tracy was struggling with. I mean, I also saw her in the restaurants on Saturday morning, and I would never notice it at those times or just in passing, but it was a difficulty completing tasks accurately and efficiently. And in the letter, I even wrote to her, you know, that I hoped that she would look into it. The letter shows where her and I had discussed it previously. I had a big talk with her, and she told me that she would look into it. I don't have any record of it, but you could probably get record that she did try to my knowledge, what I understand is she did try to go to a doctor afterwards and see if there was something going on. And then she says, but because something was going on, and I don't know what that something was, but she is just having a difficult time carrying out these tasks, very absent-minded, forgetful, things like that. And then the court says, let me see if I can clear up one thing you said. You said you weren't sure if she ever sought medical attention. She said, to my knowledge, what I believe she did. They said, okay, are you familiar with dementia? She said, am I familiar with it? They said, yes, ma'am. Ever dealt with that? Anybody with that? She said, not personally. No. She said, I don't know a lot about it. They said, okay. Then the witness says, but I mean, when I mentioned to her, I talked to her out of concern because she was a gem. She's a treasure. So for me, I mean, in my little school, you know, it's hard to get really good teachers. You know, I can't offer the same benefits and insurance and all those things. I mean, I had a prize when I got her. When I talked to her, it was out of concern. Hold on. You know, I told her, like, if you were my own mom, and someone was seeing these little things with my mama, I would want them to tell you these things. It was a very hard conversation, but I mentioned things like I asked her if she was on medication. Not that she had to answer me, but more so it was just trying to help get to the bottom of what was going on because she loved everyone around her. She would never make mistakes in the classroom on purpose. She would never, it was never purposeful. I could see that. It was something that she couldn't help. I mentioned medication to her. Even, something as far as an MRI to see if she had a brain tumor or something. I mean, her knowledge, her degrees, her background do not align with what I was seeing. And then the court said, when you had these conversations with her, did she seem to understand what you were trying to tell her? She said she did tell me that she noticed some things. I don't know if she saw it to the depth that I saw it. The court said, did she ever try to downplay it? And let me see if there's any more of that. Hold on. Weird. So
Do I have your keys?
she had
No,
something
you
there
moved
going
the car.
on.
You backed in the driveway.
I wish I would have read more of that comment. See, I planned on coming back to it
You've
because
always got to look at something. You should take a screenshot, even if you're on your
I
phone.
should have, It was, I shouldn't say swingers, but that person talked about the jail and how the grandmother was in jail and that the family was so strange, the family, she said, and that the grandmother in jail was caught up in some sexual stuff. And that the family was known around the area, the community, and they were a very odd family.
I saw things like that.
Yeah,
Not being
and I thought,
odd
man,
about
this
even about
girl
other
would be kinda
members.
good. She's talked like she kind of knew what she was talking about. I don't know though. I thought, oh, I'm going to come back to this, and then I never got back to it. And it might be the one that's on the members only right now, but I don't know. But they'll release it again,
Okay.
You know how they do that. If there's any truth to it, I'm sure they'll put it somewhere
Let
else.
me see here.
Or somebody else will say something.
The judge didn't allow the defense's experts to testify for various reasons, including them not being able to point. Okay, let's see. If her daughter knew this info, combined with the death of her son with grandma. Okay, let's see. Did Tracy Nix not tell her husband she was watching her granddaughter that day? I heard him say he was cutting the grass and couldn't see in the car. But wouldn't he ask where the baby was? Someone said, this woman isn't a criminal. She's got to be cognitively impaired. Did no one in the family recognize this? Tragic all around, both times.
Yeah, I don't know why the daughter thought she could.
Well, and
I don't
even
know.
if she left her, like, wouldn't you just be constantly checking, like, everything okay?
Yeah,
Even a text or something, like,
Yeah.
how's everything good?
I know. Right. I mean, I know I would, I know I would.
Yeah, definitely.
I know my
there'd
kids
be
would have
check-ins.
with me,
Yeah, it'd be check-ins, definitely check-ins.
Yeah, they would with me.
All right. Okay, let's see here. This one says, see, Kayla's reasoning for allowing her mother to watch Uriel is being questioned. I went back to the beginning of the thread where 2 articles discuss this. She doesn't mention pressure from others, which I brought up. I think the reason she states in the second article is very human and understandable. Okay. Kayla and Drew said that after Ezra's death, they didn't trust Tracy at all and would never let their 4-year-old firstborn child go to their grandparents' home. Said in this quote, "We were anxious, but I love my mother, and I'm a daughter that wanted her mom in her life in some capacity." And in that moment, I thought that I could believe in second chances. When I was told that Ezra's death was an accident, some sliver child part of me thought, oh good, I get to keep this mom, this grandmother, this person. The very minor amount of time that she saw my daughter was almost always supervised. On Uriel's last day, Kayla said she knew of her mom's plans. Uriel was at a restaurant with other people that I knew and trusted, and they were in the friend group and were keeping her safe. I had supervised many, many, many interactions at this point at my house, she said. I've not heard the family talk about looking back. Now they remember and notice things. Okay. Let's see. I think the reason so many of us are confused is that this was an absolute whirlwind case with no real defense put up, and before you could say 1, 2, 3, each witness was done. It was like, why have this trial? No one thought she did this on purpose, so why the aggravated charge? Again, confusion. Jury out for a couple of hours, time for snack or lunch, and the verdict backed. We are confused, rightfully so. As much as was left unsaid or to rumor, only I read and believe the husband was so concerned about his wife that he got her to go somewhere for inpatient to try to deal with what happened. He said she would not talk about it. I am still not sure she has talked about it. She was even uncertain when the judge asked her if she had wanted to testify. Sentencing day could be introduced before sentencing. Okay, let's see. I go with Nay's last sentence. That's the husband. He picks Uriel up, and then Tracy would pick up, which I think most would say means he goes upon his business, with no doubt includes leaving the home, and she's the caregiver. Clearly the lunch group was going to disband, and Tracy would be driving Uriel to her house and watch her much later in the day. None of this is really up to question. These are facts per the testimony. There was no defense used that said this day was a one-off or unusual, because it was the norm for this family. Let's see. When her husband said she wouldn't talk about it, I wondered if it was just that she wouldn't talk about it, or if she wouldn't really talk about anything. Let's see. Okay, so about the 4 pages of transcript from the bond hearing. The termination was 3 years before the hearing. She was employed at the little school for about a year. She wrote a letter to terminate her. She had convos with Tracy about the same time about a lack of clarity, forgetfulness, failure to follow through. If Tracy was terminated from a public school district where she taught and served as a principal, Tracy may have resigned voluntarily or under pressure for her performance. I don't know what that's. I'm not seeing anything about that other stuff, but let me see. Okay, so
With me again.
the
Hey,
interview.
Abby.
Problem. You have all those people in your house and you're having all that work done. You're not gonna be able to leave in 2 or 3 weeks. So
The interview
No.
is somewhat confusing. At one point, towards the beginning, the son
you need to come
speaks.
back.
She speaks of Ezra and how he drowned in her care, and how there has been no accountability for his death or answers, and how she wants to look into that case and find out why It was not worthy of prosecution at that time. It's as if she has always wanted accountability and answers from her mom, but at the same time always wanted to let the babysitting continue to occur despite the lack of accountability or answers from her mom. I don't know. Tough situation, but perplexing. Okay. Grandpa said that Tracy was awake. Grandma said she was asleep when she left. Grandpa said the toddler could open their house doors. Same day, Grandma said toddler not able to. My question, did law enforcement interview them separately? Grandpa said he put a metal dachshund doorstop behind the door to prevent the toddler from leaving the day and many other times. Grandma said the doorstop was to prevent the cat from leaving. Grandpa said the toddler does not like water, does not like baths. Grandma said he loves baths. Grandpa said he would take him on the side-by-side to see the ducks and the other animals at the pond. Grandma said that when she saw the toddler was missing, she got in the car, drove 343 feet down the driveway, turned 817 feet, then returned thinking the toddler could not have walked that far. Toddler was found about 340 feet from the garage door. Grandma said coming back in the driveway, she doesn't know why, but she looked at the pond. She saw something white, thought it was not the toddler, then knew it was. When waking up and not finding the toddler in the house, who loved baths, why did she not immediately think of the toddler being in the pond? A large pond that's stocked with ducks within feet of the home. The series of reports has no interviews with the mother or the father about Ezra's capabilities. Did law enforcement respond? Okay, so they're talking about that. Let's see.
You know, duping, I kind of wonder myself. I wonder that same question.
What? What question?
She goes, yes. I wonder even now if when her mother is released, would she allow a child to be left in her care again? Would you mind getting those
I don't think so.
towels out and trying, holding them and putting those few that are in there in the dryer? Not a lot of them. Thank you. Now you and Apple have me talking like you guys. That weird place.
Carolyn,
Yeah?
I have great news.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Mary's gonna give me $3,000.
what?
She said she wants to go though, and she said
Yes.
we could fly to the airport ourselves and get ourselves to the house. She wants to give you the money for your nonprofit to
What?
start it, and she wants to become a member.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
What a blessing.
yeah,
That
I
really is, Debbie. Tell her thank you.
Yeah.
I did. I just hope she follows through. Even if she doesn't follow, she'll give me the money to go. I know, but she says she's coming over here to give me $3,000, and I'm in charge of getting our tickets. She's going to give me the money for her house part, and I'm going to send it to you, and then the
I thought
rest.
you already had the tickets for the plate. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm going to be quiet. I know. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, I don't. But
Yeah.
I have the money for my tickets, but I
All
don't
right,
have
but we don't want to say too much because we're still alive, right? So,
right.
yeah, don't say anything about dates or anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's great. Great news.
Oh, that is awesome.
yeah. That makes me want to cry.
Yeah. Great
Yes.
news. And then you won the raffle today, too.
Yeah, it's my lucky day.
Lucky day. Go, yeah. Don't think it's your lucky day and go to Vegas
No,
with that and put it all on black or red.
she
Yeah.
wanted to do that today, and I told her I can't. I'm trying to save my money so I can go.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, Abby.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for you.
I know.
That's great.
I hope she comes because I would love to meet her.
Yeah, she's a kick in the pants. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
But she needs to do grieving counseling too, so it all works out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to meeting her.
Okay.
Okay, that's great news. Wow.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
See, there's always a way.
Yep.
I have a little sign that says that.
I just had to get myself up out of bed and shake it off for a minute.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shake the glitter off your feet.
I just feel like screaming, but I won't.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Start screaming.
Do it, Abby.
Go ahead.
When I get the money in my hand, I will.
Okay. Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Abby, that's awesome. You have some great friends there, kiddo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kato Kaylin.
But you know what, Evie? You do a lot for them too.
You do. You do.
Mm-hmm.
You're a
So
great
it-
friend.
He told me I was her hero because I've been through
Yeah.
so much loss and
Yeah. And it's
I'm-
not it's not just a handout. It's like you do so much for so many.
You do. You're wiping their butts and everything
Yeah,
else.
actually wiping their butts. Yeah.
That's what I mean, literally.
Yeah,
Like
God is
talking-
Don't let her have to wipe your scooter at the vacation.
Oh, I don't, Caroline. Come on now.
Because you mean, I know you asked me last year. I'm like, no, that's sorry. That's not happening.
This is a friendship.
That is not happening.
yeah, she even said
Oh,
she would pay for a rent a car for you guys.
Oh, wow.
We'll just see about all this.
Well, yeah, we'll talk about it.
She didn't say she paid for the gas, but she has it to do it.
Oh, boy. Let's see. You love glitter? Once glittered the police by accident. Really? How'd you do that? You were hugging them and you had glitter on your hand or something? She said she glittered the police on their black uniforms. Silver sparkle went well. Oh my goodness, silver sparkle. So,
Oh my gosh, Carolyn.
yeah. You got great news. You got great news too. You just saved a whole bunch of money on your car insurance.
No. I actually gave my car away when I gave up my license, but that's
Oh.
okay. He was to expire. It was a lovely car too. Now, what I have worked out, because I am done with doing little bitty pieces, okay?
Uh-huh.
So the last one, I did in a big length
Right.
and sat there and stripped a whole length
Right.
and then cut it up into pieces. And it is so much easier.
Oh, okay. And then you got to tape it
Right.
to a stem, right?
Yeah, I've got to tape it to a stem. That's another day. My
Yeah.
arm hurts, but that's another day.
And is Linda watching this? I got to be very careful because if I say Linda's not here, how rude. She comes on like a banshee at the end and says, "Recant that, please." I was here listening, so she's probably listening.
Last night, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
That was the other night when I said I did Fabric Queen and Linda wasn't here, and then she said she
Yeah.
was there. She was there. She
I was there
listened to.
right from the start.
Yeah, but she just wasn't
Bless her.
chatting. She was just listening. So she may be listening right now, and she's already getting ready to say, "Recant that."
Yeah.
Hi,
Take
Linda.
it back.
Love
Oh,
you.
take it back officially.
I don't blame her for making you recant that. She's a faithful listener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faithful rambler you got there.
Linda.
That's funny, duping.
Linda.
So the police officer came to take a report and sat at her desk.
Thinking, maybe ask her if she'll buy us that house with the bowling alley. Did you see that house?
I did.
That's crazy.
I know.
An indoor water park, a bowling alley, an arcade, indoor tennis courts, What that was crazy, that house, and it really wasn't that much for all that stuff in it.
That was
Yeah.
surprising.
It was a freaking compound on 60 acres
Wow.
with multiple homes. That's like somebody starting a cult or something, you know?
Well, it's a
Yeah.
resort. I mean, what do you call it? A corporate place.
Literally, that's crazy. I
Well,
can't even
we just
believe
need a
that.
few more members.
Oh, a basketball court. Don't forget the basketball court.
Yeah.
I don't see
Basketball
why
court.
you couldn't do that, Carolyn, for the Ramblers.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe with Mary we can.
Sky's the limit.
It'll be the compound. Everybody will be there. It's got multiple houses. Did you hear how many houses it has over there?
Yes.
That's
Like
insane.
15 or something.
Yeah. Be like
People
you're
from all over the world can come.
I know.
Duping.
right.
Yayo.
That's crazy. That really wasn't a high price tag on that. That thing in Charleston was
surprising.
$22,000. It didn't have anything like that.
How much was that one?
That one in that had the indoor water park and everything.
Uh-huh.
I think it was 14 million.
Oh, well, we've got a little work to do for
Well,
get that.
but I mean, but if you think of all the stuff that has 60 acres, multiple houses, an indoor water park, an
Big
indoor
bowling lanes.
basketball, indoor bowling lanes, yeah, an full arcade. That was crazy.
Murder a Crow said if it was under 20 million, he'd buy it. And I said, well, come on now. You said you'd buy it.
That's just nuts.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
that's crazy.
Why? Are you going to use the bathroom?
What else did it have? It had even more stuff than that. That was just nuts. That kitchen, that was like the size of 18 kitchens.
Maybe could you wash your hands in the tub? What?
Oh, did you
wash
see it,
your hands in
Dupin?
the bathtub?
It was crazy. You want me to show it to you, Dupin? It was nuts. It was like we just looked at a house in Charleston and it was just $22 million. And everybody's guessing like, what was they guessing? Like 300 million or something for this house. And
I think like 200 million or something.
it
I
has
had to keep-
it has like
look
a
up
pool
because
that
you
goes
didn't-
all the way around, an indoor water park. It has the outdoor pools, multiple homes on the property.
But Evie, Carolyn was so mean to me. She kept yelling at me in the chat.
Oh, stop it!
You were.
Scooter's
She was
just
like,
trying to
"Come
start
on."
trouble, Evie.
She's like, come on, Scooter, we're your guest. Carolyn, look way up.
I was just trying to keep everybody engaged.
And you were.
And yeah, at least I wasn't like Ben Stiller, right? Lunch is canceled due to lack of hustle.
I don't think good.
Don't you remember that movie?
I know.
It was heavyweights, and it was like a fat camp for kids, and it was a comedy.
Oh, okay.
And he got
I
on
always
the
thought-
loudspeaker, and he goes like this: "Lunch is canceled today due to lack of hustle."
Oh God.
And yes, and then he got all these kids into shape and stuff. Oh, it was a funny movie, but who lives there? No, I don't know. I think it was some kind of a corporate compound or something. I really don't know. But it's crazy.
I'm
Oh,
just waiting for YouTube to catch up. It is behind.
you can't believe her duping Delight. She likes to assault me and my character.
Thank you, duping. Thank you.
Duping, don't you believe me? That's not nice, duping.
Don't let her intimidate you, duping.
Oh my goodness. Oh, she wants me to show it. I gotta show her the house. She wants
Where's
to see it.
Elle? I don't see her.
No, not
went
Elle.
to bed.
Duping wants to see it.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for her to catch up on YouTube.
Duping wants to see
Been
the
refreshed.
house. Hold on a minute. Let me see the house.
I am watching on YouTube.
Okay, here we go. Kind of looks like Neverland on the outside.
It looks like something.
Do you know they have videos of this house?
That's right, Dubin. House price, shame, and LOL.
They're saying it's crazy.
Oh, come on. That's.
I'm going to show it. It's
I know.
14.9
Oh, okay, you
million.
haven't put it up yet. Okay.
Okay,
good.
here's what it says. It says, okay, it's 14.9. It's in Massachusetts. It has 16 bedrooms, an indoor water park, an arcade, and almost 60 acres of land. Let me put this picture up here while I'm getting the listing.
And you said little lady's gone for a
Yeah,
while?
she's on a road trip.
Oh, fun.
No, she's on a road trip. She'll be fun. The small.
Yeah.
I thought you said
Oh,
something
fun.
else. I thought you said, "Why is she gone?" That's what I thought you said.
No.
I said she'll be back. The small
Yeah.
town of Leverett, Massachusetts. It has only about 1,800 inhabitants, and the sprawling estate here could probably fit most of them. The legendary residence is one of the most unique homes in the entire state of Massachusetts. It spans nearly 60 tranquil park-like acres, and it's 2 hours outside of Boston, Massachusetts. It has a mind-boggling 120,000 square feet of living space spread across 8 separate structures, with 16 bedrooms and 25 bathrooms split between them. Yet it's not its size or grandeur that captures headlines. It's this mega mansion which was built for, listen to who, you're never going to believe who this was built for. Just try to guess who this was built for.
Where's it located again?
Massachusetts, in a very small town of only 1,800 people.
Oh, goodness, I have no idea.
Okay, I'll give
The
you.
chat, yes.
I'll give
I
you.
am-
Okay, I'm going to give you chat. I'm going to give you some hints. Okay, it was built for the founder of a company, and the founder of the company. Let's see. Let me tell you that the company is a light
DTE.
to others. No.
Oh.
The company is a light to others, and it can be very
Illuminating? Illuminati?
sensational.
Oh.
Let's see if they get it.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Century 20. No, never mind.
And think the Civil War.
Oh, High 61 would know. I really don't know.
Edison.
No.
I was thinking something like that, an electrical company or something. But then you said Civil War.
Yeah, think about the Civil War. And I'm going to put the pictures up here for you to look at, duping. You're going to like to look at this. Hold on.
Hart said General Electric.
No. It reminds me of Neverland right here with these big round things right there. But I think this is way bigger than Neverland.
Uh-oh.
Oh, who was
I
that?
was thinking Illuminati too. But that's not a real thing, is it?
Look at that. There's the outdoor pool here. Look at this. Here's the outdoor pool.
So that's the way it is right now. You gotta
Another
think,
house here.
where's closer, Rick?
Look at that. And then
Yeah,
a
it's fine.
gazebo
Don't
thing
worry.
over
Don't
here.
worry about it. It's fine.
Pergola.
Baby never has anybody. park
Another
there.
another thing over here to to sit around, and there's a fire pit there, I think. Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about, Evie. Why did you have to throw that palm tree? Nobody uses palm wood?
No, they're late. They get up early.
Look at this. Is water coming over? Oh, this is, now see, this looks like it's outside, but this is inside, guys.
She's showing us
That
this
ceiling
Art
is painted.
and Yankee Candle.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. She looked it up. She cheated, I bet you.
Yeah.
You think so, Scooter?
Hard. Did you look
Heart,
it
come
up?
heart. Is that really a guess? Come on now, please.
Come on, Heart.
Beach.
Tell us.
Tell us now. That's pretty big guess there. Okay, unless you looked it up last night. But the mega mansion was built for Yankee Candle founder Michael Kitteridge II. It has an out-of-this-world amenity roster that includes an indoor water park, a 50,000 square foot spa, a bowling alley, a 2-story arcade, and a private concert venue, to name just a few of its over-the-top features.
Where's
Okay.
the pictures?
That's it. I'm showing them right now. That's
Oh,
the
I'm on
indoor
YouTube.
water
I'm
park.
on
That
Zoom.
sky up here is painted. That's the indoor water park. You got to look on YouTube. Look at the kitchen.
Okay, I'm going on YouTube.
Look at that kitchen. This kitchen has at least 5 islands in it. That's crazy. 5 islands. At least. There might be more up this way. And whatever this thing is here, this is that is something.
Unbelievable.
That is crazy. Wow, just look at that. And then that is just crazy.
Heart, come on. You know you looked that up, girl.
Come on, girl. Yankee Candle.
She said you just give really good hints.
Oh,
So
come
the
on.
internet.
That wasn't that good. Come on. Look how many cars are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like I don't even think Jay Leno has anything like that
No.
for the cars, and he's like an enthusiast. This looks like the Great Escape Lodge's lobby. Look at the bowling alley. Binky would love that. 3 alleys. And look at that arcade. A concert venue. The indoor tennis courts. I forgot that. Indoor tennis courts. The indoor basketball court. It's crazy. It's insane.
I love all that skee ball right there.
It's absolutely insane.
I wonder if they have pinball machines.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know why this wine cellar, I feel like...
Art says, nah, she did not look it up. Civil War, she said, a light.
Okay, all
Well,
right.
Civil War, I would think that would be the Yankee
Scooter and
part.
I will have to agree to disagree, but it's good that you found that on your own.
No, I think she looked it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Scooter and I will have to
That's what
agree
I'm
to
saying.
disagree with her. It's okay though.
Come on, Har. How would you get Civil War a light? What do you mean? I don't get that part.
Because the Yankees, the Yankees. You're a Yankee.
Okay.
And then I guess I don't know if she's like then the candle. I don't know. I don't know. I'm agreeing with you, Scooter. I
You'll have to explain it, Hart.
sorry.
Not
Hart.
get- Because I think you're making this one up. I'm not going to accept it, girl.
That's just a crazy out of this world guess.
I'm teasing, but I really want to know why you get.
Do you
figured
see
this
that,
one.
Dupin? Did Dupin see it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Dupin, see? It's crazy, isn't it?
She said she'd reduce the furniture and also kitchen islands, though it's too busy for her.
Who said that? Dupin?
Stupid.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying you're a cheat, Hart. And
No,
she's
she's-
going, grr, Hart's
Grr,
going,
she's getting mad. Don't get mad, Hart. We're just you especially, Hart. Doesn't Hart always take the devil's advocate?
Yep.
Yeah, see? She just see she doesn't like it being done to her. Uh-oh, heart. You should like this because you do this all the time.
See, Doopy
You always
says, "I
go,
believe
oh
in you, a
well,
heart
maybe it's
desire."
that. See, so we're just saying, oh well, maybe it's this. Yes, her place is amazing. I'd buy. Oh, that place is amazing. Yeah, right? She'd buy it, she said. It is
Just giving Hart a hard time.
because Hart gives us a hard time a lot of times. You do,
She goes,
Hart. You always go, oh, could it be? Maybe it's this. So we're just saying, wait, maybe you could have looked it up. Maybe you could have. We're just playing devil's advocate. And Scooter loves to play devil's advocate. You know that.
I do all the time.
She
too,
does
Hart.
all the time. Is it really
Just
that
being
way?
silly.
Or could they be that way? You like it a little more minimal? Okay. That's fine. That's your prerogative. Totally your prerogative. That's your prerogative. Oh, I know what it was. My phone must have died over there. I gotta put my phone on the charger. She is devil's advocate. I have a lot of devil's advocates, and you just gotta.
Really, Hart? She refrains more than you know.
She does? Really?
Yeah.
She's refraining?
Yeah, she said she does.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Imagine a craft room next to that pool.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Gotta get something to eat. I'm a little hungry for something. I've got a hankering for something. So anyway, are you still having rain, Scooter?
What?
Are you still having rain?
It just quit a little bit ago, but it's gonna start up again, I believe. Because I don't think it's ever gonna quit raining here. Let's see. Expect 2 rainy days ahead.
Oh.
Starting Wednesday, so I guess we are gonna have a break. Right now it's 43 degrees. Oh, it says heavy rain right now, but it's not raining right now. Oh, wait, is it?
What?
It's not raining right, wait. Yeah, it is, it says. It says that I'm not looking outside, but it says it's raining right now. I don't know.
Can't you hear it on your tin roof?
No, because that's why I'm saying it's not.
Do you really have a tin roof?
Huh?
I said, can't you hear it on your tin roof?
No. I wish we did though, because I like to hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna look. Actually, normally I'll hear it.
Sorry, I'm eating a kiwi. You're meant to get the hottest day of the year. Really, Dupin? I wish it would be nice tomorrow because I got to take a road trip. So. I don't really want to walk around in the cold rain. You know?
Yes, it is.
What? It's raining?
Still raining,
I
but
don't-
it's softer.
I'm gonna
it's
look at
eased
my.
up.
I'm gonna look at my weather. Maybe we're gonna get a shocker change. I'm gonna see.
Heart, we're just playing with you.
Okay, let's see. Right now, what's your temperature, Scooter?
43.
Oh my gosh. It's. Hold on a minute. Get out of here. It's looking like Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, the high is going to be 30 degrees.
Isn't that crazy?
This is almost like that time when the lake was still frozen. It was so frigid. It was Ethan and Ayla's birthday, and they were on the ice, but now the lake is not frozen anymore. But it's going to be 30 degrees for a high on Tuesday, 36 for a high on Wednesday, and then 52 for a high on Thursday, 54 for a high on Friday, and 51 for a high on Saturday, next Saturday. Tomorrow's high is going to be 46 degrees and raining. Sunday is going to be 43. Get out of here.
I know. Horrible.
Ugh, I've got to be walking around in this horrible weather.
So it's going to be about the same where you're going tomorrow?
Well, that is where I'm going tomorrow. I should look at my
Oh.
weather and see what my weather's going to be like
Yeah.
for the rest of the week.
Abby fell off?
I guess so. She's probably had to go over there and collect the goods. Let's see. So my weather looks almost the same. Almost exactly the same
Yep.
as that other weather.
It sure does.
Yeah.
Looks about the same as ours over here. Out this way. Yes, it does.
I have to get my. Let me just
It
see
will be.
I just want to see how
picnic weather.
Okay.
far
It'll come back.
how my ride is tomorrow. And then I've got to think about the birthday cakes. Okay.
Oh yeah. What are you gonna do though?
I gotta
Ice
talk.
cream
I gotta
cake
talk to
again,
Ethan
or-
and see what he wants. We still have to do Michael's. Gia's like, what are we doing? Because you had that really nice cake, and I'm like, yeah, but that wouldn't have made it. And then Jimmy got sick, and then he said he had to eat it. So I said I have to get another one. So, but all right, and we gotta go do it. And then he went
What
to
kind of cake does he like?
Michael likes anything, but ice cream a lot of time, regular. But I got this really nice one from the bakery. But then we had eaten at Texas Roadhouse, and nobody. There was like, we'll have the cake tomorrow, and that's when I don't know what happened. We had like an ice storm or something the next day, and then Jimmy got sick, and of course I don't want them to come over. Jimmy's sick, get everybody sick. So then we just said, so we lit the candles and sang happy birthday on a video chat. But then I think that's when Jimmy went to Edison, something like that. And then so yeah,
Right.
it just now it'll just be celebrated with Ethan, but I have got to get his own cakes.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bucky.
Okay. Let's see how far my drive is tomorrow. Oh, okay. So let's see
What time do you guys have to get up tomorrow?
We
you
are
guys?
leaving. It's not like Ethan. We're gonna leave here by 7:45.
Oh. Well, that's not bad for
So
you.
that means I'll jump out of bed at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I probably will. I probably will be about 7:30.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I hate how you hardly need any sleep.
Especially if I know I'm going somewhere, then I'm like, I'm up. I'm up. But let's see. I just want to see which way I have to go again, because
That is the one thing I don't like.
just
People
the
that
one.
don't
Just the
need
one.
sleep. People that don't need sleep. They sleep for 3 hours.
Every morning when I be getting out to go on the beach, Scooter be sitting there, and I could just tell she was like, "When the freak is she getting out of here?" Oh, she's down. Oh no, she's back for something else. Okay. All right, she's really leaving now. All right, she's really gone now. Oh my gosh. And I'd come back and you'd still be there watching that trial, remember?
Mm-hmm. I need my sleep.
Sorry, I just need one thing. Sorry, I just have to get this.
Then once I get tired enough, I don't care. I just sleep no matter what.
And then we had a projector, and the first night she's like, "What is this?" And then you
Then I
got
got
used
to
to
learn
it.
to do
Yeah, I
it.
know. It'll soon be picnic weather there. Well, you're lucky, duping. We better do our word cookie. Here, let's do our word cookie because we're going to have to call it an early night tonight. Let's see. And I'll check in from the rainy road with you guys for a minute. All right, this is. I gotta go home and play
Remember to hit the like, you guys. You all don't forget.
Yeah, hit the likes. Okay, get rid of this. Murder of Crows is Did I see Murder of Crows in here? Oh, they
I haven't seen them.
They usually come
Seems
in
like
when I
they
start.
always
Murder
know
of
them.
Crows, it's time. It's time for the daily puzzle, Murder of Crows. I wish somebody would come in with,
don't they?
with rafter of turkeys.
Well,
Now we'll get a troll named Rafters. Hey, if you're okay, you can still come in with the rafter.
Gail's calling them. Hey, murder crows, hey. She's trying to pretend like they're here.
Right.
She almost got me.
Murder of Crows.
Remember how mad some people would get? And I would act like some people were
Oh,
here.
I
and they
know,
weren't
I
here.
know.
I remember having a conversation and them not other people can't see it and it looks like
I can't
everyone's
see
blocked.
that person. Remember that? I can't see that person.
Well, you must
What?
be blocked.
Why can't I see them? Why would they block me? And some people just get so angry, right? I never did anything to them. Why would they block me? Oh my.
Duping, I did that so much through the years here, just acting like certain people were here and they weren't.
And people would
Some
still
people
fall
in
for
the
it every
chat.
time. Somebody would always fall for it.
Yeah, they'd get so mad, especially when Carolyn would have to say they're not really here. And they'd be like, "Why does she do that?"
Why? Oh my gosh. But they'd be like, I don't understand why they're blocking me.
Oh gosh.
And that's like that lady that was like quilts in true crime and I couldn't see her and I'm like, you can't come in here if I can't see who you are. And I don't even understand how that would even be.
What was that? Who?
That like right before Fabric Queen, there was someone that came in here. It was like quilts in true crime, and for some reason I couldn't see her or something, and other people could, which is crazy because. And I said, well then, if I can't see you, you can't. That's not right. Something's wrong. Like, don't you remember that? And that's why I think it could have been
Yes.
the person that then went and made that Fabric Queen crap.
Oh, could be. Mm-hmm.
Jeannie. Hygiene. Oh, yes. Very good. Hygiene. Hygiene. Very good. Very good, Gail. Hygiene, hygiene. Imagine if your name was Jean and you were a dental hygienist. Hygiene. Are you here to see the hygienist? Yes. He really cares about oral hygiene. Oh, hygiene. No, I mean oral hygiene. No, my first name is not oral. But it's crazy. So many stupid things. Hygiene.
Abby,
Is she still on the panel?
I thought she was. Maybe not.
I think she.
No.
Oh, no.
She's making a collection.
She's what?
She's going to make a collection. She
Of
went to make a
what?
collection.
Oh. I don't know. What?
The collection.
She's helping you with sponsors.
She's going to get the collection.
Oh,
You know.
okay.
Yeah. She's going to collect. She knows to strike when the iron's hot.
You go, girl.
Carolyn, I've got great news. I just saved a whole bunch of money on my car insurance.
When I left her a voice message today, well, with my new phone, you can, it just says, in the message part, leave I don't know, some kind of message, picture, gift or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I even thought I was doing, but it left my picture there and I'm waving hi or something like that. And then anyway, I'm just leaving a regular voice message and I'm like, and I saw how you looked on the panel the other day. Girl, you lost weight and you looking fine, Mama.
Oh my God.
You looking fine. You're gonna be dancing. You're gonna be singing tequila, Mama, and all this crazy. I'm just trying to do anything, to get her to laugh and not be so sad. And forget what I was gonna say now. It completely slipped my mind. So what was I gonna say? What were we talking about? I don't know now.
I don't know what
Oh,
this
darn
And the
it.
collection, you're getting sponsors.
Collection. What was it?
You're going to have a magnetic thing made up for the rental van.
A wrap. We're going to have to get it wrapped.
Oh, right.
We're going to have to get a wrap on it. Yeah.
I think a magnet would be easier.
Oh, they wrap it. They put this wrap on it. And they can put anything they want on it. And they wrap the whole van.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. I'm sure Mary would want us to have that.
I would.
Probably would. We could put her name on
This
it.
is a
Thanks.
tricky
We could
one.
put thanks Mary on the one side. Thanks, Mary.
Could it be something about when Evie used to do her skating?
Yeah, you could put a picture of that on there.
Was it roller skating or ice skating?
Roller skating.
Roller skating. I thought so.
But I think she did ice skating too, but it was the roller skating that.
Yeah.
What is this? What have you got? Oh, eyeing. Oh, I forgot the ing. Right. No, was it? Hold on a minute. What happened here?
This is a tricky one.
Oh, there. I know it went. Okay. the other one? Can't be Ing.
Well, for Nikki's birthday at the new Hong Kong Chinese place, I got another ice cream cake this year.
Yeah.
And I got it from Baskin Robbins though this year. And do you know this one was actually I could have got the type that you make,
Yeah.
but I went ahead and I got the one that has the actual cake. Have you ever had that kind?
Yeah, but I don't like that. Do you like that?
I really did like it.
See,
Haven't had one of those in
our
years.
Dairy Queen. Okay, when we were kids, my mother always got an ice cream cake, and it was Carvel or it was Dairy Queen. And so when you went to anyone's party, it was Carvel or Dairy Queen. Now my mother usually always got the Carvel, which is the way I make it. And sometimes you'd go get the Dairy Queen, but it was just such an odd thing to have the cake in there because the cake was frozen.
Okay, they've never done that with Dairy Queen by
Yeah,
me.
see, our Dairy Queen did. So whenever you'd go to a kid's party, you'd be like, oh gosh, they have ice cream cases. This is going to be Dairy Queen or it's going to be Carvel. And because they would do the cake, they didn't do the cookie crunch. They did the cake, and I think it had like hot fudge and then the ice cream. But the cake was frozen, so the texture's weird. Because it's not like cake, so it was always weird. Like I would eat it, but it was always like, no, I preferred the other one all the time. And then I don't even think Dairy Queen makes it like that. We had a very weird Dairy Queen. It was only a window. It only did ice cream. It didn't do the burgers or anything like that. Just ice cream.
Yeah.
Carolyn, what does the star mean in this one?
Well, that's they always put a star.
Okay.
But I've never had that kind, Carolyn. Baskin
But you didn't
Robbins,
find
I
the
was
cake was
surprised to see
frozen?
that.
You didn't find it was frozen? The cake?
No, maybe it hadn't been in there real long or something. But it was really good. Jack really liked it a lot too. We all enjoyed it. We really liked, the other kind too. But I just liked it. It was something, just because it was something different.
Yeah.
And we had it sitting out there while, we were eating. So it really thought out nice and whatever, I don't think there was I don't think there was a fudge there though. Maybe there was, but no, it was a chocolate cake. It was a chocolate and vanilla. And then it had real pretty pink frosting. And I think the ice cream was vanilla, I'm pretty sure. There must have been chocolate fudge somewhere. I don't remember.
Finally, we're done with that. Okay. All right. So we will
But
see you
gosh,
guys
that thing
later.
was expensive.
Oh, I know they
uh,
are, right? God
Way
bless,
too
prayers,
expensive.
and be good, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Be good. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, y'all.